Now tuned in to our Motivated Ain't You podcast with Coop the Beat Man. Let's crank it.
They want that motivation. It's about that time, come and get it. We don't just talk, yeah, we live it. They need that motivation. We gon' do this thing our way. We gon' keep it real all day. They want that motivation. Time to give them what they need. Game time, we in our own league. They need that motivation. Tell them haters that they time up. No matter what, we going up. It's all about motivation.
Now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Actually, we'll be interviewing as a team. We're here to fuck shit up.
Now let's knock this motherfucker out of the park!
What it do? This your homeboy Coop the Beat Man, aka Fat Boy Slim, aka Brother Man from the fifth floor.
What up with it, man? It's Reggie No Code name in the building, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up? This your man, Young Ken. Nope. No more Young Ken, right?
Hey, what you want?
This your man, Ken, man, a.k.a. Meet You from the Neighborhood. Now, let's go.
We got a special guest in the building.
An extra special guest.
Man, I know she was a dope person, you know what I'm saying? But when we started doing our homework on her, I started realizing so much she do
I know, right?
for the city.
Woman of many talents, man.
Man, I'm amazed, like, dang. Like, because we coming up with what we going to talk about or whatever, but we like, oh, she do this too? Like, she do this too?
Hey, cool. She made us feel like we didn't do enough.
Yeah, exactly. Today, we got Lamika, a.k.a. MikaInYaSpeaka, in the building. What's up? Now, Lamika, you came in on a special show because this is our season 3 kickoff.
Yeah, man.
We finna get it started, you know what I'm saying? So you'll take a shot with us, you know what I'm saying? We always like to take shots and celebrate everything.
Season 3.
Season 3
right here.
Kick off with Lamika.
Period.
I don't know sometimes.
My shot was too full.
Man.
Woo. There we go. Now.
God damn, boy, the landlord done cut the heat on, boy. Shit.
Oh, it make it hot.
Yeah.
But we got a special, another thing, celebrating my homeboy Duck, man.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Doug,
birthday.
man.
Fucked
Happy
up.
birthday, Duck.
Fucked up. His birthday today, man, you know what I'm saying? So, got to give a shout out to him and everybody else whose
Definitely.
birthday. But today we got MikaInYaSpeaka in the building. And we finna talk about so much stuff, you know what I'm saying, she do. But we gonna kick it off. Power 94. What got you into being a radio personality?
My personality.
Yeah.
Literally, I think it was my personality. So when I was in high school, I actually interned at the station when it was downtown. I interned down there. It might have been my junior or senior year, and so that's when I met Magic and E. Foster, Keith. I met met two long when I was in middle school. So, anyways.
Okay.
Boom, I started doing that. I used to, on my ACT, I always say I want to be a dental hygienist and then a radio personality.
Oh, man.
But then life got the life, and I didn't think nothing else about being a radio personality. But I was hosting, in 2017, we was hosting a car show. I was hosting a car show at Rim Time. I think, Tony Eberhardt, he had that car show going on, and Magic was out there, and then I got a call a couple of weeks later.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's when it started.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I remember that car show.
Yeah, I was already, Blush was popping. We hadn't started in 2017 as well, so that's what landed the hosting job. So I was probably me and CT was on the microphone, and then the girls was just everywhere. All the blushers was everywhere. But Magic called me.
I didn't know it started then. I went to that car show. Yeah, that was a dope show. My homeboy, nothing. We'll leave that alone.
It was a dope show.
But that was a dope car show.
I got a confession to make, though, man. All that time, all them years, I was hearing you on the radio. I ain't know it was you.
My own family members, some of my family members didn't
I
even
always
know.
heard MikaInYaSpeaka, but I never put two and two together. Then I kept hearing your voice. I'm like, damn, that do sound like Lamika, man. And then it was you for real. I said, damn, I ain't know that.
The thing is, this is supposed to be happening because when we interviewed Eric Foster,
Okay.
he brought you up like, yeah, man, y'all got to interview. He brought up you, Imperial.
Yes, that's my dog.
Yeah, and somebody else. But Tula, my brother, he's supposed to have been up here, but Tula travel all the fucking time. Every time we get him,
Shout out to Tula.
Shout out Tula. Every time we try to get him up here, he traveling, you know what I'm saying? But that's my brother though. Like,
He
you know
probably on Mars right now.
Yeah, hey.
Tula be outside.
He do. Man. But you know what I'm saying? So how you like it with Power 94? Like,
I love it. Like, I like working there. It's a little different now compared to how it was when we were growing up. You know, things change. Social medias and
it's like a younger appeal now.
Yeah. So we trying to work on bringing back that old spark that we used to be excited about. You know, I hear a lot of people say, well, I don't even listen to the radio. And I'm like, well, the numbers don't say that. You might not, but the numbers still low. So people still listen to the radio.
Oh, they do.
But we trying to, me and the new crew, we trying to work on some things to get it back popping how I used to be back in the day.
You know what I like the most about you guys being at Power 94? It gives me that when I used to be down in Atlanta. Remember, Coop, we would be in the A, and we always used to say, man, we love how the people that's on the radio is in the club too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I
we
be
used
outside.
to love that. Yeah, and that's what I like. What's going on now? Like that's the vibe it's starting to give me now.
It's just like hearing people that's close to your age. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember back in the day, the radio personalities was like Bobby Q Day. I don't know if y'all remember. He used to play blues and shit.
Remember.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't that old.
But now,
I ain't that old.
Nah, you that old.
You is that old.
But now it's like
Oldest one in the
you
room
hearing
and
somebody who talk and, you know, got the same kind of lingo as you. You know?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, it make it
Damn,
a
nigga,
younger
barbecue
feel.
day, nigga, I ain't heard that
I
name.
told you. When I
Somebody
was
just bought him up like yesterday.
when I was younger, all I had was the radio.
Yeah.
So I looked up to people on Power 94.
And that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now it's you know, with the internet, it's just totally different. But the kids, let me tell you, the children, like, them my number one fan. Like, the kids, I can't go nowhere without
You don't
those.
realize y'all like stars.
Yeah.
Like,
Because
you know what
we
I'm
can
saying?
see them now.
Yeah.
Think
They
when
like
we grew up,
stars.
we didn't really see when Eric Foster came up here. I was like almost borderline starstruck because I loved the Morning Dusty growing up.
Yeah.
On the way to Brandon on the bus, I loved that type of stuff. And now, and I never knew what he looked like.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Until I got older, but like now I feel like y'all seen now, so that's
Yeah.
I can see the kids loving you so much now.
Yeah, and I think it kind of, I was already doing stuff just with the bartending business. So when I became a radio personality, it just all flowed together.
Yeah.
But some of the newer personalities, they're not from here. So I'm the one that's like, let's go.
Oh yeah.
We went on tour the other day. Yeah. We started off with Genesis. He had his art exhibition.
Oh, yeah.
With
cold.
Fuji. We was at the Walden Club down there, looking at the city.
Okay.
Fuji, drinking some French 75s. Then we went to the cigar lounge out there in East Ridge.
Oh, yeah.
Politicked out there. Then we end up at the Dream.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Oh, you hitting all
the
the
spots.
all the
Hit
spots.
all the spots.
So
Yeah.
if y'all coming in the chat and y'all new to everything, she just kind of explained a good Saturday night. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Find you a bar, then you head over here, head over there. But, you know, my question, he brought up starstruck. Have you ever been starstruck working with Power 94? And, you know, because they got a lot of big people coming through.
I've not had to. Well, let me take that back. Whoa, hold on. I won't say I was starstruck. I was nervous. It was
Okay.
just flat out when I had to interview Kevin Gates.
Okay.
Flat out, that man he get deep, and I'm like, the night before, I'm trying to watch it. I'm telling you, I'm terrible.
Trying to do your homework.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. That's why I tell people I became a radio personality because of my personality, not because of the music part.
Okay.
Don't ask me no trivia questions, none of that stuff.
I can see him being intimidating when you look at his interviews.
Yeah, he talks.
It's kind of crazy. I actually like his interviews more than his music.
Yeah,
To be honest with you.
I mean, that's
I mean, I got my songs I like, but I actually really like his interviews.
He was actually cool. Like, I was just so nervous because that was my first celebrity interview. Yeah, so I was very much so nervous. And I mean, y'all got to check it out. I just posted it. That happened in 2023. I just posted it this year, like 2 months ago.
Where is it at?
It's on YouTube. It's I think it's MikaInYaSpeaka.
Okay.
Give me a second. I'm gonna come back to that.
Oh, don't worry.
I
we
changed
put
my
that up.
name.
I'm gonna subscribe because I know you just subscribed to us.
Yeah, I'm definitely for subscribe
Definitely
to that.
subscribe. We'll subscribe. I'll
Yeah,
get the
check it
info
out.
out.
Okay, I got a question for you. As far as like radio now, as far as the new radio, the new media, and all that, like how do you find it difficult? The reason why I asked you that is when we was interviewing Eric DeVoice Foster, he was telling us how difficult it was for him because he was a little older, trying to navigate through the way the radio and the media is now.
We talking about outside of the studio. What we talking about?
Well, he pretty much he was saying everything though, right?
Because equipment, I'm still trying.
Okay, yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
the equipment part, I'm like, because they had to. I ain't gonna keep them out there. They was like, you gonna be a radio person. You gonna start today.
I think he did kind of bring something about the equipment too, didn't he? If
No
I ain't
learning
if I ain't
curve or
mistaken,
nothing.
yeah.
It's still things that I can learn to do.
Yeah.
With that. But as far as being a radio personality and how social media and everything around us is going, it doesn't. I think I'm in the mix.
Yeah.
I think I'm cool. Podcasting is real big right now.
Yeah.
Just social media, period. Man, these people we up here. I'm still clocking in Volkswagen. These folks just waking up and pulling their camera out, and they making more than me.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
it's definitely something to adjust to. But I think I'm in the mix. I just gotta stay focused.
Yeah, discipline.
Yeah.
Is really important with it.
Yeah.
So you're right. Social media does make a lot. I'm looking at the same folks you looking at. I got a younger daughter that's I think I told them about it as well. My younger daughter's monetized on YouTube,
They leave.
and but even now, looking at her, she's 19 years old. But the type of content she built, it's like that generation, they go crazy for it.
Yeah,
I'm thinking at our age, all right, what's our lane? What do we do? And we got so many different lanes to hit.
Yeah.
That's my issue right there. I'm like, I just told myself I don't have a lane. I'm just there.
YouTube is like the new TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody see you on YouTube, you a star. Now it's like when we grew up watching Martin. Now we watching the kids watching. What's the dude? He used to be with the kids all the time. CJ So Cool.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? They watch. This is a real celebrity.
Yeah.
Him picking up a camera. So it's crazy. But I did want to ask you this. You got a very hustler mentality to me and vibe. I know we kept calling you a Jamaican because we only got one job.
Not the first time.
But how did you come to that? Because I heard that you had a clothing line at one time.
We did. Me and
I know
Portia.
somebody that
Yeah, I ain't even know that.
bought some stuff from you.
Really? Okay. Shout out to them. So yeah, me and my best friend Portia, we had. She's also my business partner with the bartending business.
Is that Portia?
Kadarius Trumbull wife, not CT wife.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
They both named Portia. They both CT. Yeah, but yeah, Kadarius Trumbull. He got traits. I don't know if you see his brand.
Not sure.
But yeah. So hold on, you was asking about the boutique. Yes, we did have we had a boutique, and it was very difficult. It was fine. We figured it out. We had models, some friends, some cousins.
Yeah.
We realized that when we put on our own stuff, that we got more traction. When me and Portia was actually modeling it, but it's hard to get the city to. It's a lot of people doing it at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah. So we didn't have a storefront. It was online.
Okay.
So a lot of people want their stuff right then and there, and we trying to do it the way what we do when we shopping from this lady in New Orleans. We trying to follow suit like that, but the city just want their stuff right then and there. So.
Oh yeah, we'll what we call it, like a microwave society. We want everything EPB fast, fiber optic.
Yeah, and then so we kind of when we started it, we didn't already have X amount of money sitting over here. So if this don't sell, we were just kind of like trying to recycle it, and it just came. We were just like, man, we still shaking drinks and bartending.
So you're done with the clothing line?
I was just gonna ask that.
Funny you say that because of course she gonna kill me. But now for to put it in the universe, I just told her I turn 40 next year, so I'm like, it's time to bring them clothes back for the 40 and up.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, be looking back at it. It's gonna still be the same name. I packed up all our stuff, the bags with the name on it. I kept showing it to her the other day. But yeah, I think it's gonna come back.
So it's coming back.
Yeah, it's gonna come back.
So with somebody who do so much stuff, like what initiate that energy to do something, like, you know what I'm saying, to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, like
I don't know. I don't know. My mama, My mama ain't like that, and my daddy wasn't either. I don't know what gene it was.
Ever since you stepped in, I sense like you got a lot of energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like positive energy, and that's what we promote. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
be chilling,
So-
like I just be chilling. I like a good time. I like a good vibe. I like good energy.
How you chill though? Cause you seem so busy.
Yeah, that, man,
Like,
that's
that's
what I was gonna
crazy.
ask. I'm like, you
See.
work at Volkswagen, you on the radio, you got your
blush.
blush. Like, what you find all the time in the day to get all that done?
I can't tell all my business, but
I feel that.
shout out to Volkswagen because I got a lot of things done that was not Volkswagen related
Okay,
in Volkswagen.
okay,
Oh,
okay. That's
Yeah.
what's up.
say no
I
more.
probably
Say no more. Say no more.
So are you born and raised in Chattanooga?
I was born in Greensboro, Alabama.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
like south of Tuscaloosa, like 30 minutes away from Tuscaloosa.
Okay. So when did you come to Chattanooga?
In '96,
Okay.
I was
Okay.
about to be
Really?
10. I lived in when I first moved here. I lived in Cromwell, and I lived in East Lake.
Okay, I thought you was from here.
So
She
y'all
is now.
I was, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You from Chad though?
Yeah, I tell people that I'm from Tennessee, but you know when conversations
That's
get a little
something new I
deeper,
learned today though. I ain't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So one thing, like when people say and you know you from Chat, they gotta ask you this, right? And y'all know this is true. What high school you go to?
Y'all know
Y'all know how that's how
y'all
Chat
know
do,
what
right?
school I went to.
I don't
It's
know.
so crazy. Okay, what school you think I went to?
All right, I'm going with Tyner City. You said you about to be 40. You feel like
Next.
Brainerd, but I don't think you went to Brainerd. You don't feel like Howard at all.
I'm gonna say Red Bank.
Ah, shit.
Red Bank.
Red Banks did start.
I don't get Red Bank.
see, but Red Banks
all I
started.
see
I'm
is
gonna guess
tiny.
Red Bank.
I see. First thing I thought was Tyner. Then I said City number 2.
All right.
But Red Bank. See, I feel like Red Bank started getting black around like at my children age.
See, I-
Nah, it was before. Well, a little bit after we left.
For real?
A little bit after '99.
Well,
Where
even in
everywhere started
even
getting black.
in '99, Central wasn't even out. Y'all, we
Red
got
Bank,
three.
it got
I tell you,
blacker when I
Red
left.
Bank
Nah, I was
started
more-
getting black when City became like a arts, a magnet school.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all the West Sides, I mean, yeah, they start going to Red Bank and stuff then. So you're right.
What's your guess, man?
I said Tyner.
Yeah,
all
Tyner
I
my
see
number
is
one
Tyner.
guess.
All right, what you got?
Hold on. What's your guess?
I said Red Bank.
Red Bank.
If I'm right, y'all niggas
So
got a
you
shout out.
said
Tyner's number 1, City's
Oh, you
number
might
2.
know. Hold on.
No, I
You
know.
cheating,
Nah,
man.
I
Red
promise I know.
Bank.
I promise I don't
and
know.
then Central. No, you said Tyner.
I said Tyner.
I ain't mad at it, but I did graduate from Hickson High School.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot about Hickson.
We all was wrong.
Damn, I forgot about
Hickson
We
is
all
always
wrong.
the forgotten,
I
the
lived
forgotten
in-
school.
Damn, I forgot about
I
his.
lived in the hood though. I went to Hickson. You know when they
okay.
did the rezoning, everybody in East Chattanooga was zoned to go to Hickson.
Damn,
Well,
I
nah.
Not everybody. It was that.
But
It
a
was
good-
that
yeah.
Wilder
Yeah.
Street. Hold on, now it wasn't even Wilder Street because I still had classmates that stayed down about Triple T's. But that way on up.
Nah, well, actually, it was before that. Because when I was in high school, because I stayed in Avondale, you could go to Hickson, City, Brainerd, Howard, Central. Like all the buses used to come down there. Though.
Yeah,
So
You
they
graduated?
99.
Oh
They
shit.
been doing
yeah,
that
we
for a minute.
old.
Oh, yeah.
Really old.
Yeah, we some
Say,
old
oh,
niggas.
shit.
Hey, when she said she
Did that
came,
Kevin Hart?
Hey, bro, when she said she came here in '96, first thing I thought was, God damn, I think I was having a child right that time.
Basically, in our neighborhood in Avondale, though, we all of us stayed on the same street, but shit, all of us used to walk to different bus stops, going to different schools.
You're
everywhere.
right though, cause when I was in middle school, I went to Chattanooga Middle.
Okay,
So
yeah,
the old Phoenix too.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
you're
remember
right.
that. Used to
So,
be
yeah,
a bus
I
to go
went
to
there.
City, yeah.
I went there seventh and 8th grade. I went to East Lake in 6th grade. But yo, and I'm
What year you come out?
05.
We old, right? Yeah, we
I
old.
graduated from college in 05. Damn.
Y'all look great for y'all age. Whatever that is.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's why we trying to get drink this sugar-free liquor.
That's when you know old niggas.
Hey, I ain't
you
mad
see
at
old
you,
niggas
though.
mixing with zero sugar lemonade. and
Hey,
shit.
I ain't mad at you.
We watching our health.
Talking about we watching Help drinking.
Hey, I've been working out, man. My family been laughing at me. Like, just 'cause I've been working out. I'm like, damn, why
Hey,
can't
that's
work out?
niggas for you
It's
though.
hard to get in there.
That's niggas for you though.
Yeah, like when you do something good, they just laugh at you. I'll be like, damn, I need some motivation.
We'll roast a nigga for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Damn, Hickson, that's fucked up, man. I'm kind of mad. I forgot
damn, we
about
was all
Hickson.
wrong.
And I should have known because Coach P, my nephew, when he was up there, he went to Hickson for 1 year before they moved to Alabama.
Oh, yeah.
He stayed over there in Battery Heights.
Yeah.
I stayed down the street from Better Heights. But when we moved from East Chat, I moved back to. No, I moved from. I done stayed in every East that Chattanooga got to offer.
Yeah, because the East Side is the biggest side.
Yeah, I stayed in East Chat. Then from there, I went to East Dale.
I just would say she ain't saying East Dale.
Yeah,
Brainerd.
then nah. Oh, you know what? I ain't staying in East Brainerd.
Okay.
The hood.
I ain't.
East Brainerd ain't the hood.
No. Every East. The hood.
On the east
On the
side.
outside. Okay.
The real East
So
Side.
yeah, then
Yeah,
I
she
moved
said, yeah.
back to East Lake. So I was a senior living back in East Lake. Yeah, catching that.
Going all the way to Hicks?
Yeah, the bus used to pick me up right down Front Street.
Damn. All the way out in East Lake?
I sleep there.
Y'all had to, I can say y'all had to travel.
But you went to city, the
in
Phoenix
middle
too.
school. But in high school, I went to Hickson for all 4 years.
Okay.
Yeah. But just during them 4 years, we was moving around.
I never really could gauge like your age, to be honest
Yeah.
with you, because it's like you seem everybody my age know you well,
Yeah.
but then your vibe seemed like you 10 years younger than me, and I wasn't sure.
I thought you was younger. I didn't know you was turning 40 next year though. I thought you was younger than that, yeah.
I ain't mad at that.
So how you feeling? Like about to turn 40? Like
Oh, I love it. I can't wait. I can't wait to embrace. I love y'all don't see these grays. Oh, y'all made me.
Oh,
put the mic-
hold
I
on.
got the microphone.
I peeped it, but I
be saying it's wisdom though.
ain't nothing wrong with that.
That boy
I love
peeped the
it.
snow on
I
the
got-
I
roof.
did. Hey,
I seen something in my
gray out
beard.
of- hey.
Yeah, I
I
got a
seen
whole.
something in my beard. I was like, oh, I ain't
I
used to
love
that.
it. They just don't. They don't know how to tame them. I can't tame my gray hairs. They just.
You
I
got
was like,
something?
you gotta tame them. Like, what
They
you
stick.
mean?
They stick out.
Oh, yeah, they
it's-
do.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
different.
My barber, I tell my barber right here, I always had this one that grow in. I don't know when I'm gonna get that salt and
Nah,
pepper,
see,
but
you
it
start
all.
pulling out because I used to do that. When I had a few, I'd pull them out and it just came back more.
Yeah, I love my gray hair. I can't wait till it's all gray.
What you got brewing for your 40?
You know what? I don't know.
Yeah, that's this year.
Next year.
Next year you turn.
Yeah, next year. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Well, you got a while
You
to
know.
think about it.
Yeah, if I have a man, I might be somewhere with my toes in the sand.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
I might get some strippers. We might turn up.
Oh,
I don't know. It just depends on how I feel. Like, it just depends.
Yeah.
You
I think-
want to be a little bougie. We might go.
I think the 40th, you gotta do it big
Yeah.
because that's that like in the middle of being like younger, and then the maturity hit it all at once.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 40, you still got to show you can party at 40.
I think I might have a party though. I had one for my 35th. I said I'd start doing it every 5 years. So
That's dope.
some type
I was telling my wife earlier today that I never thought I would reach the age when I was hanging around people that was like 60, and I felt like, damn, I should think this was old. They don't feel old to me.
They're cool.
But then I realized
We a
that
new old.
Yeah.
We a new old.
Yeah, it's
But
50s and 60s in 50s, 40s and 50s feel younger than I thought it was.
And they look good too.
Yeah,
40 and 50 look good.
it don't look the same.
I look at it.
Yeah, it's
as a
crazy
blessing.
though. It's crazy how 40 when we was little, it don't look shit like that now that we in our 40s.
Oh,
It don't
I
look
think
nothing
they
like that.
looked good too. They looked good. They just wasn't into the makeup and all that stuff wasn't as popular.
They shirts was tucked in
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
very demure.
I think that's what it is though.
Yeah.
The fashion.
They just carry. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
In the good time house.
Yeah. Hey, we got to keep it going. We got so much to talk about. Okay, so blush. Explain blush. We know. Well, me and him know what it is because we done went out and we done seen the beautiful looking women serving.
Hey,
So I just want you to explain.
I know what
blush
it is,
is.
too.
You don't know what it is. You ain't going out.
bruh, I know more than you think I know.
Nah, but look though, they do wedding events, they do all kind of stuff.
That's what I
though,
want
so,
her to
you
kind
know
of
what
put
I'm
it out
saying?
there and let the people know.
They do a lot of events.
This is what this for.
Yeah, you right.
You know what I'm saying? So just explain the Blush Girls.
I'm gonna give you a little history. So shout out to Young Jones and his wife. I started serving back with. I don't know if y'all even remember or even came to the spot, but Boone Patterson.
Cut her?
No, Boone don't cut no hair.
One had the tire shop.
No, not that one.
There's a lot of booms around here.
The one, okay, so that one, this one, he had a spot called Tunnel Vision over there on Tunnel Boulevard. It was low key back in 2013.
It had to be Boone. tire shop.
Oh, did he have a tire shop?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they gotta
Oh,
be.
he,
Right
he
there on the
married
corner.
to Dee.
Yeah, he had a tire shop. Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
shit.
Yeah,
I
gotta
need
be
to know
him.
my
Oh, see, that's
history.
before that. Yeah, that's
I
when we
ain't
was in
know
our
that.
20s. He was
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
tire
So
shop.
the tire shop was right
Shout
there.
out
on
Boom.
Tunnel
Shout out
Boulevard.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay, so boom, Tunnel Vision was right there. I actually, I was dating somebody in their family, and that's how I kind of met Boone and his wife and their entire family. Love their family. But he had that spot, and that's when I first started doing serving stuff. So, of course, I'm going to bring my friends in. You know, I was the lead server. It was a chill spot. It was cool. Fast forward, 2017, some of our supervisors at Volkswagen opened up Epic. I don't know if y'all remember that bar.
I remember
That, yeah.
They asked me to work there, so I'm a server over there. Fast forward, Young Jones came to me, and he was like, I'm finna start doing First Fridays. I'm gonna need you to be a server. Okay, cool. He was gonna do it at La Pachanga over there on Rossfield.
Yeah.
Shout out to Julio. So anyways, boom. He wanted me to be the server. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. He done sold more tickets than he anticipated, so he needed another person. So I hit my cousin up. We finna get this money. We made a lot of bread that night.
Right.
Yeah, so his wife was like, you know, I had the price that they was gonna pay, so she like, I'm gonna pay you this, but a good idea would be for you to get a whole team.
Right.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so shout out to Tiffany. She put that out there. But she was like, you know, I'm gonna pay you this. You can do what you want to do. And I just took that and ran with it. So back then though, we was just doing bottle services, running them wings and them bottles out. We was shout out to the city. We were making a killing. But it was like more of a sisterhood too though.
Yeah.
So I pulled everybody in that I was already friends with, had some type of connections with. And after that, it just went up. So Portia got married. My best friend, she got married. And we had two of our blushers there being the servers, and the event space owner was like, who y'all work for? They told her, and then I was like, dang, we gonna start doing weddings. And we started doing weddings.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we started doing weddings. So now we do everything. You're gonna see us at the club, you're gonna see us at your cousin family reunion, you're gonna be at the wedding, we everywhere. But I was gonna say one thing. Oh, so what people don't know, and I guess I don't push it as much. For one, I was at Volkswagen trying to figure out what I'm gonna name this business, and I came up with blush. I used to get on my coworkers' nerves too. I'm just saying stuff. He like, no. But then when I said blush, he was like, Randy was like, yeah, you be wearing that blush. I'm like, you know what? But I'm like, it's gotta mean something. So I came up with an acronym, and that acronym was very heartfelt, and I felt like that's what I was about. So the acronym for blush is believe, love, understand, support, hustle.
Okay.
That's dope. That's dope.
That fit what y'all doing too.
It just fit. It just made
It
sense.
didn't give me, I'm gonna say this, and I gotta be real. It didn't give me like a ratchet look.
At all.
Oh, quality, baby.
Yeah.
I thought the same
That's
thing.
what I like. Because, you know, with being in chat, we're looked at as being ratchet. From people out of town, a lot of my friends out of town, we looked at as being ratchet.
Chat rates. What
Yeah,
they call us.
okay.
Chat rates.
It wasn't none of that. So did you have like a thing to become a blush girl? Like a certain, like, you know what I'm saying?
They
Because
online,
it wasn't nothing ratchet.
Well, she said she picked a lot of people that she was already friends with.
Group was the people I was
But I'm pretty
already-
sure it's them girls that come around. Hey, I want to be one.
The hood come around
What's
and
the
ask.
restrictions? That's all I need to know.
I need to catch a vibe. I gotta catch a vibe.
The personality.
I need to catch the vibe. I gotta,
Okay.
Cause it's more than just being cute. Like we be working,
Right.
you know, we be working, we be having to deal with a lot as a bartender. Weddings are in the club, it still come with a lot. So like, I think, so to answer your question, yes, we had a lot of people that be like, and they, you know, I, in the most polite way, let them know that we're just not hiring at the time because we had a strong team.
But is it a still expanding business though? So do y'all see getting more?
Blush 2.0 on the way.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Cause we all,
Okay.
we
I like
all
that. I like that.
35 and up. So
Yeah.
Blush 2, I got two new blushers. Yeah.
Okay. That's what's
Blush
up.
2.0 on the way. They in their 20s. You know, gotta keep it fresh.
All right, now hold on. Now I know it ain't been all blushing roses. Let me get some stories about the beginning, because I know all y'all didn't come in and seasoned bartenders. So what did y'all have some nights where?
Man,
What you mean?
The worst. He want to know. He want to know the worst
Hey.
blush event. The worst event blush at
Did
the
y'all,
work.
yeah, did y'all have something where
We
You know, it
in the
didn't turn
top
out.
fives
Y'all
already.
fix.
You talking about
I mean, y'all-
financially? We didn't make a lot of money,
Nah,
or
not
the
that.
experience?
Yeah, experience.
Oh,
Because
no,
I know
we
y'all
still
all
to the
professional.
day.
Y'all professional mixologists now, but the
We'll
first
turn 'em
drink
on
y'all,
your
the first
ass.
drink y'all had to fix. How did it feel? Like if somebody
everybody-
gave you their
So
order.
they bartenders too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't know. Okay,
Oh,
I thought
yeah.
y'all
Yeah.
was serving. Okay,
We started out as servers and bottle servers.
right. That's what I was
Then
Nah,
it
yeah, they bartenders
graduated
too,
on
bro.
up to-
Okay.
So that's what I'm talking about. The fixing drinks, the bartenders, where y'all got 100 niggas right there. They ordering drinks and
So we all kind of. So after the group started, after I started Blush, I asked Portia to be my business partner. So that was my right hand. So after that, you know, when it come down to a wedding, you gonna have a wedding. We're gonna have a consultation. We have those consultations. We're gonna know exactly what you having, what you serving, what we're gonna be serving for you. So it's a little bit easier doing a wedding.
yeah,
But the club part
yeah.
is something totally different. I think I know my first time tapping into it was when I was at Epic. When them bartenders weren't getting them drinks out fast enough, I'm going back there asking them how I make a Long Island. That's just how I started.
Yeah.
So I can't say everybody who is a part of Blush, Portia, Lakira, Channy, Lynette. Oh, we got an OG too. Lynette been bartending since for like 20-something years.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, she probably graduated when y'all did.
That's a mixologist.
Hey.
That's our OG bartender. So of course I'm gonna get the OG bartender on.
You know who I thought you was finna bring up? I don't know this lady name. I asked D. Scott when he was on here. That lady that was in the whole note at the bottom bar.
I don't know, cause when I used to go, I probably had no business drinking.
Hey, that lady down there. When I tell you,
Heavy hand.
Was she not the
two of
the
my
owner?
kids, I give her the credit. I ain't gonna lie.
Heavy hand.
But she like ain't no playing. Like, you know, you go to these clubs now, and like
Drinks
you
be
can
weak
drink.
as hell.
Drinks be weak.
Yeah.
But hold no, I got to get on the best drinks. So. Like to me, I had some of the best times going out.
I think drinking became more of a social thing as we got older. Yeah. So now people don't just drink at the club. We kind of go to brunch and we have mimosas and you go out to dinner and you be a little classy. Yeah. So to go back and answer your other question, I forgot what the question even was, but it was yours. We've had some experiences, yes.
Yeah.
But
Don't worry about
I was just gonna say that over time we all just kind of just jumped in where we fit in.
Yeah.
So you know, it's simple though. I took a class with Brianna Stewart. She in Atlanta now. She a flight attendant, bartender. She do all that stuff. But I took one of her classes when we first got. Me and a couple of us, we took one of her classes to learn the basic drinks.
Yeah.
You know, but what people don't realize, you got to get in there. You just got to have it though too. Yeah. You got to be somewhat of a people person. You ain't got to be nice and be a girl's girl, but you got to have
some type of customer service.
Customer service skills.
Yeah, anytime you dealing with tips, you got to have good.
And the reason why I asked that now, because everywhere I done been, y'all work like clockwork. So I was like, I know it got to be some. I know it got to be some horror stories. Well, you know what I'm saying in the beginning.
Yeah, there are, but I'm not gonna say it was any situations where somebody said, "Oh, you made a bad drink." Nah, because we kind of studied and made sure. Like we asked questions like, "I'm finna have Lynette standing right here and I not ask her how to make the drink." Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
So everybody just kind of learned along the way to the point where
I gotta ask.
Y'all a machine now.
Hell yeah.
I gotta ask. Like we had a bartender on here, a mixologist. I'm sorry. We had on the
shout out Drinks by Tammy.
Yeah, Drinks by Tammy last season. We asked her what is considered a good tip and what is considered a bad tip.
no tip is a bad tip.
Yeah, I mean, you getting money, but
no tip. I
okay.
mean,
don't be dropping change in a cup, bro.
Horror story.
Lamika, I know you saying that.
See, that's what made me think of that. The horror story. But
hold on. But if that nigga before me walk up and give you that dub, and I hand you that $1, you ain't gonna kind of squint. You ain't gonna kind of squint your eye a little bit, like
he getting his drink quicker next time.
If it's you and I know you ain't gonna even do that.
Nah, I wouldn't give you $1 because I know you. But
I've had somebody give me 76 cents.
Hell,
damn.
For
and
real?
I gave it back to him.
Yeah, that's what I wouldn't even.
You know,
change.
it's just
somebody handing you some change.
That's
call that nigga out. Call that nigga out. I know you know. I know you know.
I didn't know him. But it wasn't that he gave me the change. It was he waited on the change. And I'm, it's 76.
Oh, he
I
waited
ain't
for
even-
you to give back.
I'm moving on. I had to close the drawer. I'm like,
I get what you're saying now.
now.
So you handed it to him, then he
when
handed
he-
it back as a
No,
tip.
No.
I didn't even take the 76 cents out.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't
Oh,
say,
okay.
"Here, keep the change."
Yeah.
So
Like-
after I didn't give him the
didn't say.
76 cents. Now,
Yeah.
if you got dollars and all this, I'm gonna give you your money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not gonna assume that everybody's gonna just give
That
me a
nigga
tip,
wanted
right?
his chain.
But it was the coins for me. I was
Damn.
like, no way. I never
3/4 of a penny. I leave that.
Run me my shit.
Hey.
I don't know. The reason I asked that question because I think I'm considered a bad tipper.
Okay. Give me an example.
I just don't tip as much as other people tip.
But you actually do,
We
though.
went out to eat. Me and Ken went out to eat, and Ken, I'm gonna let you explain how you tip.
Yeah, you're a bad tip on the food. I say that.
It's all around. Go ahead, Ken.
I mean, I don't really. It's
You gave like a dub,
yeah, and it was probably I didn't even spend that much on my food.
Okay.
right?
I don't know. I just kind of look at it like,
You had good service?
even if it was mediocre service, I don't mind helping somebody because I don't know what somebody's going through. So my mindset is like, shit, this $20 may pep her up for the next person.
Not for real.
It ain't even about me right now. It's about when you come sit down. Even though I only spent $15 on my meal,
Right.
shit, well, 20 real quick.
That's less than what the budget was for the day anyway. Like,
Exactly. Because I was budgeted to spend $100 just to eat for myself.
I'ma tell
What's
you.
wrong with me giving her $40?
See how I used to do it?
Ooh, 40. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
No,
See, now,
I'm
when-
sorry.
when
I'm
you
sorry.
went to Jay
when I said
Alexander's-
40, mine was I spent
mean, not
20
Jay-
on food
They
and
did.
then I gave her 20.
No.
as well.
You got to tell the story about Ruth Chris, nigga. That.
But that's
killed.
different because that was a thing where it was like it was great service.
Right.
I was celebrating,
Yeah.
so that was a $500 tip
Oh,
for two servers.
So
I gave them $250 a piece.
that's why I feel
That's
like I'm a
yours.
bad tipper.
No, you can't.
But
You can't.
I got to.
Nigga, man.
You can't feel like that because of
Because
his
of what I did,
experience,
yeah.
though. You know, because y'all probably had a private room.
I had a private room. I had my family there. We was like you talk about the 40th birthday. It was like my 43rd. I just did it just to.
just because.
I said, man, I feel like having a rent out a room.
Yeah.
Let's do it. And let me
saying
tip
you're a bad
these.
tipper, but you actually not though.
My little
I
fives
just-
and tens.
No, but
That's
no.
It
But see, this
depends.
is what I'm saying though. Like I know why you saying it, but us being out all the time, you're not a bad tipper because he'll go get some drinks or something, but he'll throw you 2 or 3, but he going up there about 6, 7 times.
Yeah.
And he do so. You're not a bad
You're not
tipper
a bad
because
tipper.
you
He's
giving it.
consistent.
Yeah, you giving it every time though.
A bad tipper is no tipper.
Okay. That's,
Yeah, it ain't like you just getting the 2 and then you
But
just
I
stop.
just be wanting to see their perspective of it though.
I mean,
You know
it just
where it coming
depends. It
from that.
depends. Just the same way you all look at your servers or your bartenders, like their attitude, their customer service skills, and all this stuff. We look at y'all like that too. You come up here being rude and all that stuff, and then you don't leave no tip. I'm really finna dog you out.
I don't never be rude to
No,
anybody
I feel
serving
what
my
she's-
drinks or
I
my
feel what
food.
she's saying. It was some years ago. D. Scott and myself, we were at a like a customer service type of event down at the Choo Choo.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting there next to D. Scott, and I thought to myself, they trying to teach us how to provide great customer service. I'd have started something teaching people how to be great customers.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
for
what
real.
That's what I thought. So when you saying you looking at how the customers are treating you as well, you know, of course we all judge each other.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what we do. I don't give a shit. but I think like when people work in customer service, we tend to be good customers.
Yeah.
And that's probably a big reason why I don't mind tipping like that, because I did customer service for like 9 years.
Right.
I was in that business for a while, and I want to be helpful to people as well.
Yeah. It's just the no tippers. Like, especially, the no tippers, and I ain't gonna even go there. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, go there.
Hold
We
on.
want to go there. Go
Hey,
there.
hold on.
That's what we want.
Nah, hold on.
No. We
Go
need to
ahead.
go there because these broke niggas out here need to hear this.
Well,
So the
We're gonna talk about
experience.
it in the most professional way.
The worst
Fuck
line in
that,
the world.
fuck that,
I don't even
fuck
work in
that.
that industry, but the worst line in the world of y'all gotta be, it's your job.
And
Because when them
I've
niggas say that,
never
I even be like,
experienced it.
damn, like, come on.
I've never experienced it, but I see the social media posts where it's always circulating and people want to, but the women, and I can't say everywhere, I'm going to say here because, the women here, it's hard.
Yeah, it's tough, huh?
It's hard for the women to tip.
I done seen,
Right, it is.
And I'm trying to figure out, because I tip. I'm a good tipper. Before, I've always worked in customer service too. So it's like you said, working and you probably just tend to do it.
Yeah.
But I tip based off my experience, attitude, just if the server bring my food out and the cook messed up, I'm not finna mess up her tip.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Especially she like, girl, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna make sure we get this taken care of. I'm gonna still tip her.
Yep.
She doing her part of the job. But the women in our city, and I love y'all, but and you know who you are.
Be tough on,
Some of them don't tip. So I mean, but I also can say that's got a lot to do with the age. So it's got a lot to do.
I gotta disagree. I think it's just the way they came up. I don't think because this motherfuckers 40 and 50 that act like that too.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
Because I had
She said, nah.
a popular person that I was making custom drinks for. I just put a thought in my head and they was like, oh, I like this. I want another one. And they left me $2. And I had them made by three. This was about 6 people.
Okay, I'm not a bad tipper. I'm not a bad tipper. Okay.
But it was just, each, like I was making these drinks. I'm talking about I'm squeezing lemons. I'm doing all this. And you see me do this. And then you tell me how great the drink is and you want more. And then you leave like $3.
That's crazy.
Girl, I never.
See,
them people need to get called out. But I know
I
you
won't
on
do
your
that.
professional
Oh,
shit.
nah.
You on your
They
professional shit, I feel.
Nah.
Call their ass out, though. I call their ass
See,
out.
we've had, my wife and I have been out just on a humbug, just step out for a second, sit at a bar, and had that experience you just described,
Yeah.
where the bartender was just making custom stuff. We just be like, man, just make something. And every time we've had that experience on a regular, we've left like $100 for a tip.
Man, shout out to y'all.
Because it was because also when they made that custom drink, it was like the conversation we had with the person. Everything was just great. It was like we were vibing to the point where now we come back and we look for you when we come back.
Exactly. And that's what I can say, majority of the blushers, everybody got, they gonna have these certain customers that's looking for them because they like how they make they drink, or they like the conversations and stuff like that. So I think that's very important. It's just a part of it though. Like, who wants to have a bar and people sitting right here and you just making drinks and you ain't even talking to the people? Like, you're not even being personable. Like, that's weird. I love it. Yeah, I love it. And I notice when I'm talking and you telling me your problems and we just shooting the shit, them tips show, they show. But it's because I'm doing more than just making a drink.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm your therapist.
I love your I love your personality. Like, your energy is crazy. So you finna have a podcast. Let's get into that. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. First, I'm gonna ask this. Cause we said we was gonna kind of intertwine these little events that's going on. What do you feel about Diddy first? The Diddy case.
Let me tell you something.
I need to hear a woman's perspective. All I've been doing is talking to my friends about it, so I don't really.
Niggas.
Somebody just asked me this at Volkswagen. I have not been so deep into none of that. Not his, not R. Kelly's, not none of that.
Okay.
I don't fool with people that doing stuff they ain't got no business doing.
Okay.
Now, R. Kelly's situation might be different from Diddy's. I'm not sure. I haven't been that deep into it.
So you ain't hear that one story though?
Which one?
With the nipples.
With the nipples.
What? You ain't heard that?
She ain't. Hold on, don't.
I probably was asleep.
I don't even.
Cause
I ain't never heard
What
it.
happened?
You
They
told
burnt
me.
them? What happened?
No. See, let me tell you, like, I thought I was a freak until I started seeing the stories on this Diddy case.
Yeah.
He like his nipples.
Nah, if I explain it, you gonna
go and hit her with it. Go and hit her with it.
Okay, so you know it's Cassie on trial, right? So she's testifying. So she said, so you know Diddy was ordering the mail niggas for her.
Allegedly.
Or whatever.
Allegedly. Okay.
Allegedly. So after the mail dude, you know what I'm saying, he do his thing and he finished. Cassie, hold on, Cassie was taking the finish and was rubbing it on Puff Daddy nipples.
And it turned him on.
Yeah, and she that. Yeah, see, hey,
See, now you see what I'm saying? Like,
she testified to that in court now. Like, that's a story that I'm like, come on, bro. Like, that's crazy. That's insane.
That's
Another man's
That's what
finish
that man
on
like.
your nipples, and
It's
you
people
getting off
that's
on
getting
that.
worse things than that rubbed on their nipples, and they love it.
That's
So,
what's worse than that.
I mean, semen.
What-
I mean, not
That is
semen.
what's
But,
semen.
I mean,
What does
not
semen come out of?
I mean, yeah, like
He
piss
could
and
have.
shit. Like, hold on, me and Duck was talking on the
No,
phone.
what's
He could
hold
have
on.
a penis rubbed around his
Me and
nipples.
Duck was talking on the phone.
I get that, man.
Me and Duck
Hey.
was talking on the phone about this situation and the shit that's going on. Like, I told him, I said, billionaires, you gotta think he was a billionaire.
I don't care.
Now, hold on.
It don't matter.
Listen. As a billionaire, with all that money comes power.
So what?
It's a power rush. You don't got that power rush. You're not a billionaire.
So
I
you
don't
become
care.
a millionaire tomorrow, you gonna be letting somebody put semen
Nope.
on your nipples?
Nope.
Hold on.
No, he's not.
I didn't think so.
You gonna be in there with Puffy calling you A
I'm not. But I told Doug, I said, I thank God that I didn't make it when I had a younger mind frame. You know what I'm saying? Because having a lot of money, I would have did some stupid shit too.
That never ever would
I
have
just
came.
think-
Not that. Hold on. Not that.
But I just
Not
think
that.
that the man just different. The man different.
Okay.
And like I said, I'm not gonna speak on all that because I haven't been deep off into none of that stuff.
Okay.
But that's some of the shit that you missed. Well,
Yeah.
you don't want to hear that anyway.
Yeah,
but
this is.
that shit crazy.
But see, the reason why I asked that before I asked about the podcast, because I should have asked, like, what type of podcast you think, like, plan on bringing out?
Like these, where we gonna be shooting the shit and
Oh,
talking.
okay. So you gotta really get into that stuff.
So that mean we gonna be guests then.
Of course.
Hopefully.
I got so mine is gonna be a bar setup.
Oh, that's dope.
I'm making the drinks and y'all
Okay.
sitting at the bar.
You got a title for it?
Hey.
Poor reality.
Okay.
I like
That's
that.
POUR.
I like that.
Yo.
Yeah, that's dope.
I like
man.
that. That's dope.
Yeah.
So y'all, listeners,
For
getting
reality.
ready.
It's in the
Y'all need to
making.
go ahead and start subscribing to the YouTube
When
and
them
get
drinks
going.
get involved, she gonna have the niggas on there crying, pouring out
I'm
their
just saying, I'm your
heart.
therapist.
It is.
Pour reality.
Hey.
You gonna pour out your heart, bro.
But we feel like this is our therapy. You know what
we
I'm saying?
do.
Talking to
Right.
each other. You know what I'm saying? Just talking about positive stuff, like trending stuff. You know what I'm saying?
We would have had
Everything's
this
so
conversation
negative
with
right
a
now.
mic or not.
Yeah.
Like these
Absolutely.
literally the conversations we have.
Yeah.
Period.
And that's
Just-
what make a great podcast.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I was gonna say too, if I was to have you on there just to interview just you're gonna be on this side of the bar with me making a drink.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's dope.
Yeah, it'll just be me and you making a drink.
Yeah, that's
but
a
then
cool concept.
so it's gonna be like bar talk and then it's gonna be the interview side of it.
And then you'll be embarrassing the shit out of me.
Oh no, it's gonna be something.
Hey, I'm definitely gonna tune into that, man.
Oh yeah.
I
That's
gotta
dope.
check that out.
I like to talk too. Like
With
like
your
y'all- like what we
personality,
doing now.
it'll be dope already.
Yeah.
Just
You know what I'm
be
saying?
chilling.
Yeah.
I just
That's a
want to
good
say,
idea, man.
as far as that Diddy shit, I just don't seem to understand why does any of that shit matters. Like that's to me, that's not criminal.
Okay.
Like get to the criminal shit. What is he being charged for? What makes him a criminal? What can the jury find him guilty or not guilty for, or whatever? Like all of that extra shit
Well,
like that.
You know
Come
what
on,
it is.
man.
You know what it is, though, bro.
Hold on, because I
You
got
know what it is. I got
It feels like a humiliation
I got a theory
ritual.
on what
It
it
is.
is. What's
Hold
your
on.
That's all it
theory?
is.
My theory is they gonna smear that nigga as much as they can. So even if he get off, they still ain't finna fuck with him.
Get what?
They gonna do whatever they can do.
Some
to
niggas gonna fuck with him.
Whoever fuck with them, they gonna fuck with
Fuck
them.
with him.
Man, I just feel like
He
every
gonna be
time.
at Rock Nation's brunch.
Long
Whack
as
to
they
me
ain't
in
gotta
there.
come in there and testify, they gonna still fuck with
That
them.
nigga ain't gonna be at Rock Nation brunch. You think after all this he gonna be at Rock Nation brunch?
He can't.
Ain't none of them niggas took up for him.
If he not guilty.
yet. Ain't none of them niggas took up for him yet.
Hey, have you seen
I
that?
just haven't got
They
it.
don't exile him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They gonna make it so
I
bad to
think-
where even if he get off, ain't too many. He not gonna be who he was in the music industry
Yeah, what he
anymore.
gonna do? Go buy Allen if he don't already own two.
He might as well.
And he just gonna be
That's
over there. That
billionaire
man,
shit. That's billionaire shit.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the
Like-
end of the day, and he gonna if he get off, it's gonna still happen over there in the alley.
But he finished in the industry though. I'm confident enough to say that he finished
and that's
all that
Why
power
do-
and shit. But see,
Why do you think black people just exile our people like that though?
mean, that's
Not all. We got a lot of black people that support. Folks
we still fuck with Bill Cosby?
See, sometimes
I
the
still
media.
watch. If his show come on, I'm gonna watch.
I don't even know what this show on.
It ain't.
They
But
probably
I'm
don't
just saying,
even
if it
show.
ever do,
Right.
if it ever do come on, I'm gonna watch.
As much as I've personally called him Bill Cosby myself,
Yeah, it's funny though.
I still like Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
I was in
too.
Texas
Yeah.
and I had a drink called the Bill Cosby.
See,
Hey,
you better
was
watch
you
your.
woke?
better watch
Was
your
you
goddamn-
woke when you drank it?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all.
When I drink it too.
Say they put you to sleep, then.
Hey,
Like even I remember I was on
gotta be
a little
careful.
cabin trip with my family, and we R. Kelly.
Yeah.
We had this whole discussion. I was like, I don't give a shit about what Robert did. He
R.
made some
Kelly.
dope ass music. I'm gonna
Okay.
bump this shit in the cab.
I was at work the
I don't
other
give a
day,
damn.
and I ain't listened to R. Kelly in a minute.
Shh,
And I'm a
still
I'm a
listen
big
to I
fan.
Wish.
I have.
But-
hey, that was a hard ass song too. It
You
was.
was
For
like,
real.
this nigga hard.
No, I've been like that. Like he
Oh,
always
y'all say
been
the
one of my
N-word on
favorites.
here?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, you say anything.
Say
Say
what-
whatever you want.
Yeah,
to
we
say.
did.
This
I
ain't
didn't
Power
realize this,
94.
Y'all had
Yeah.
been saying the N-word.
Hey, hold on, pause.
This ain't
Pause
Power
for a
94.
second. Hold on for a second. Because she said, can I say the N-word? And you said this ain't Power 94. You know, one of the craziest things when Eric Foster came up here was to hear him curse.
Yeah, that shit
Yeah, it was-
That shit was
That's
funny.
I ain't gonna lie. He
Yeah, that
because
shit was
like I
funny.
said, as a kid, I loved when he was on the radio. I looked up to him. And to hear him curse, I was like, man, you ain't supposed to say that. That's how I felt. That's how I felt, man. Like,
But he
why
a
he talking
comedian
like
too,
that?
so he cuss all the
That's
time.
Big Bro right there.
Hell yeah.
And
That's
we
the
just
man.
did an event and he was on the opposing team and he gonna text in our group house and he ain't never seen me act like that. I was turned up. Like that was what we supposed to do. We supposed to get the crowd to interact.
I can tell you professional though. Like even when you came up here, you let me know what time. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't do that. You know, and that made me feel like you very professional.
When you sent me the address, I said, it gotta be the house. I'm like, let me be respectful of that. For sure.
Hey,
I
but
would drive.
I was wondering what folks be thinking.
Yeah,
Come
like-
out here and deer running out in the street.
I seen
shit.
one.
I told-
Yeah.
Nigga said,
See a
God,
lot of shit out here.
God damn, what this nigga got me?
I have him in my yard too, though.
Okay.
You got. Hey, I want you to know when you leave, be careful because I left this motherfucker. Got the one podcast one night and had to take my shit to the body shop.
I got somewhere to be.
Be careful.
Be real careful.
All right. But okay, now got the podcast. I should have had a damn checklist with all the shit you do.
This is funny.
What you gonna talk
Like
about?
fucking lying.
Pop the balloon.
Pop the balloon. How did that
Yeah.
situation come up?
Them doggone Instagram reels when I kept seeing the doggone clips pop up. I'm like,
Okay.
I kind of like this, so I tune into the clips all the time. Then I realized, oh, they drop a show every Wednesday.
Okay.
So then I started looking on every Wednesday, and it's something about it. I just like to hear the different perspectives from everybody. It's something about
Yeah.
it, and I just be like,
dope.
yup, would not a like you know. I didn't even had a guy friend sit here like, watch this with me. We all took, oh yeah, he gonna pick her. It's a good show. You gotta watch it if you
It
haven't.
is.
Do some of it be
Say it.
hold on?
Because I want to too.
Do some of it be made for coming and be fake? Because I done seen some of them. I be like, hold on, just the caliber of women standing right there, and when they bring that nigga in, I be like,
Are you watching the? Hold
that
up.
nigga.
You went
shouldn't
on
be
a
right
real.
there. Like,
I went.
You on a
to
real one.
Orlando.
I may be watching the fake. I may be watching
Now
the
there's
fake
some
one.
ratchet
then.
ones out. There's some ratchet ones out now.
Because the nice looking dark skinned black lady with the
Yeah, yeah.
fashion over
Yeah.
fist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
She went to the
authentic.
real one.
Cause see, I be
Yeah.
like, sometimes I see that shit and I be like, man, they trying to be funny. Like this man,
Nah,
this woman don't
You ain't
be
looking at the
matching up
real
with-
joints.
I done seen them all.
Even
though.
on that one, people
They be
people
trying
are
to be
who they
funny
are.
sometimes,
They're
though.
they are who they are.
Yeah,
But nobody gave me it was all authentic.
yeah.
Right.
That was an
That's what I wanna
authentic
hear. Yeah, okay.
experience.
I'm talking about as soon as they walk in, 11 balloons busted. Boom, boom. Like, come on.
Boy, that shit be funny.
Hey,
Yeah, that
That
nigga
should
don't,
be funny though.
that nigga don't fit right there.
You know that should be funny though.
That's why I be watching
They
it. 'cause
not
it's
trying to
funny.
be a matchmaker. They just trying to.
Well, what they doing?
They trying
no.
to get them to be out there.
No, they're trying to be a matchmaker.
That's what I was.
Well,
That's what I thought.
Now I see.
Yeah, that's what
So
I
now-
They I'm not gonna say they're trying. They have had some successful matches
Yeah.
that's
Right.
like pursuing a relationship, but they not trying to just bring you on a show to make friends.
Right.
They want you to find love because that's how Arlette and her husband. That's how they connect.
Oh, okay.
that's
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with that being said, because this is what I wonder. You've been on the show. Were you genuinely looking to match up with a man?
To be honest, yes.
Okay.
I genuinely went on there because I just feel like it's hard dating in this city. Chattanooga just a little, you know.
Yeah, it's tough.
You know too many
It's
people
been-
too.
It's tough.
And you know, I done had my situationships, you know. It is
Chattanooga
what it
small, so
is.
it's tough.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
tough.
It's
It's
tough.
tough. So
It is.
yes, I was like, I'm open to dating somebody that doesn't live here.
Okay.
I'm busy. Give me somebody else's busy, and we link up on the weekends, like whatever. So yes, I did have true intentions on finding somebody. Yes.
I gotta watch your episode. I hadn't watched it, but
I know
but
you
I probably I ain't
I didn't
watched
know
it.
until he told
I
me.
watched
Episode 48.
I
Say less.
watched.
But let me ask you this
I
though.
watched.
Since I haven't seen it, I do want to know this though. Did you walk up and pop somebody balloon? Like, nah,
Yes, she had to.
Nah, get him out of here.
How many balloons
Nah.
you popped?
She had to.
Well, so I
Like-
had to. So when I came out, nobody popped any balloons on me.
Oh, this is when they bring you out and the guys
I came
are there.
out and
Yeah,
the guys.
yeah.
lined
Okay,
up.
okay.
Yeah. So nobody popped any balloons. So when nobody pops, she automatically tell you, "Oh, you got to pop X amount of balloons." So
Yeah.
you ain't even heard they voice yet.
Don't nobody want to be first. Don't nobody want to get that shit popped first though.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this.
So,
So,
It's probably, I hope this
hold
ain't
on,
going
hold on.
against my NDA. I'm gonna have to read it again.
oh shit, my
Nah, it's cool.
bad.
No.
Damn, it's been a long time. By now, they should leave me alone.
I'm gonna ask you this though, like, cause I have a thing. It's called study yourself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I know.
Here you go.
No, no, no,
I'm
no,
just-
no, no.
I'm just fucking with
So
you.
do you know? Cause I feel like the problem you said it's a problem around chat with the dating thing. I think it's a
You
lot
finna
of
bring up
people.
what we talked about 2 weeks ago.
I think it's a lot of people that don't know what they want and don't look at themselves in the mixture of what they do want.
Yeah. So I think I've had enough time to try to figure out
So
what I want.
what's your type?
I'm not gonna say I have a specific type off of the appearance.
Okay.
Not gonna say that. And I'm not gonna even go off into listing the type, but just when I vibe with you,
Okay.
I'm a viber.
I
Like
got you.
the vibe got to be, and once I feel like, oh, we can just vibe on just sitting here.
You gotta
at
hear
the
somebody
bar.
talk first. Yeah, you
Yeah, I
gotta see
need
what
to
they
talk.
talking
Like,
about. Yeah.
what's your conversation? I had
Yeah.
a dude. I mean, I'm not even gonna get into the.
Get into it.
Hold on,
No,
hold
we
on.
want to hear.
Hold on before you get in there.
listen.
Hold on before you get. I'm sorry. I'm trying to
Dating is
multitask, but you said 48 episodes.
Episode 48.
Oh, you trying
Yeah,
to
I'm
look
trying
it
to
up?
make sure I can say this shit real.
I was girl number 2.
Hey, yeah, I'm definitely gonna look at this shit though.
Yeah, no, it was cool.
I
That
found
was, that
it.
was a really great experience.
I heard about it, but I
so
didn't watch it.
last year I told myself coming into 2025 that I wanted this year to be about making new connections, new experiences, and just doing new things. So I feel like so I actually applied for that last year.
Okay.
Yeah, then I got the call. So I just felt like, oh, that was just something I manifested. It just
So how you had to send like headshots and all that shit, or they just like
I don't know
went on
if
your
it's against
social
my
media?
NDA.
or-
So,
Oh, okay.
No,
but
gotta-
you know they gonna
Yeah.
go figure out
Yeah.
who they bringing on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do
gonna
their
go-
research as well.
They gonna do
Yeah.
their research.
So
So they
when
get
they-
thousands and thousands of applications.
When they
Yeah.
brought on Aaron the plumber,
Would
like
not
they,
approach.
Yeah, like see,
Hey, he ain't even my favorite guy.
but see,
Who
those,
is it?
those
Oh,
are
you talking about the dude
those
that
are the
was
episodes
stunned.
I like
I be
Mozzie.
taking
Mozzie
to be
had me
clowns
rolling.
a
you
little
talking to
bit.
do that was
So
stunned.
everybody
Okay.
go on there with their own intentions.
Yeah.
You're right.
You know
you're
that's
right.
all it is. You
But
go
see
on with
now
your
when
own-
you see like people like Aaron,
I done
like
seen
who done
him.
came up off
I think he
like
kinda
creative
clowns and
content, you done built a career. I'm pretty sure he ain't plumbing no more. Like his career, like you know what I'm saying. You got people that try to go on there and create.
Why
A
you get a lot of
personality.
fights and shit though? Why
That's his thing.
Yeah.
This is fine, yeah.
You know what I'm
getting paid
saying?
for
He
that
ain't going
shit.
to the gym
Hey.
for nothing.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you why I know that's his thing, cause he did a little skit. I
He
seen.
don't be winning.
He
though.
did a skit with Castanet. You know, Castanet got a
Oh,
stream
he
in
did
college.
Castanet. That nigga the
Yeah.
biggest streamer.
Right, he
Much
got a little
university.
stream in college going on right now. You know what I'm saying? And he did like a little show up on him about he was finna fight his barber or something. That's his thing though.
Yeah.
Like he want to squabble.
I think everybody go on there with their own intentions. Some
Right.
people definitely go on there. They just want to show off their brand. They just want to put their business out there. Like,
Yeah.
even though I do all these things, that was the last thing I was worried about.
That's what I wanted to know.
Right.
Was you
Yeah, I
genuinely
was
looking
like,
for a match?
give me a man.
She didn't put all this information that she do out there. Like
I
she
didn't,
just
yeah.
really like came
So
out there.
how many they actually have out there? About 11, 12?
I had
Some shit?
six guys.
That's
old,
six?
I had 6 old heads. Hey,
Hold on,
that was cool.
What's an old head?
I mean, what, was it your preference or they just did
Said what's
that?
old head?
Well, yeah, what's an old head?
Us, nigga.
I mean,
How
because
old
we.
you?
No, hey,
Hold on.
Okay.
I'll be 45.
I'll be 45.
Okay, so no, let me not say the word old head.
I'm 44.
I called them them.
Hey, my homeboy just sent me a thing saying,
I'm
"Hey, bro, we
I'm
now."
at 44.
Yeah.
Yeah, 44. I'm on.
Yeah, they
40,
say
I'm 45.
They
So
say
I
I'm
done
big
been called
sis,
uncle
but I
before.
call everybody nephew. So nephew and niece.
You ain't been called uncle. I done been called uncle before.
I got called Unc
That was
today
a
by
nigga,
my niece.
a nigga called me uncle.
By my niece, though.
oh, nigga, we on.
Yeah, it's today.
Okay.
We on for real. Like,
We uncle to everybody.
I had some really good, some chill, laid back guys though, because watching the show
Yeah.
and actually going out there, I was so nervous and I was just thinking like, you don't know what's gonna be on the other side when you get out there. You do.
Oh, so you
not
hadn't
know.
seen them. So,
No, you don't.
so that really be a real reaction when they be going out and seeing everybody.
That's what I want to know. Like, in that world, you can trend off any situation that go on. Like, negative shit can go on just like that, and you can be trending.
You
You
either
wasn't
gon-
scared of that?
Now, let me tell you something. I can be professional, but I can turn up on your ass.
Okay.
So, but I can do it in a very professional way.
Yeah.
But I didn't get none of that energy from nobody.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get that energy because, I was just chilling like, I came out. It was what it was. I wasn't.
You got a fun energy, so I don't think, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people come out, I look at it often. Some people come out with just a negative thing, like, you know what I'm saying, energy.
Yeah,
And that's what causes the bad reaction. Then they start jugging. Really. They start
See,
jugging
I'm so
at each
glad
other.
nobody did that because I
Right.
think I'm a comedian sometimes. I'm going to tell E to let me
So
ride
can
with
you
him.
jug?
No, hold on. Now, can I get on you right here like jug?
Right.
Maybe not. I don't know. But if something is going on, I can definitely say some funny things in that moment.
Yeah,
like,
you can go back
me
and
and
forth.
my
that
friends,
vibe.
we're funny. Like if we
You can go back and forth with a nigga.
yeah, I can go back and forth with you all day. Like I work with a bunch of guys, so if they're laughing I've been on that line for 11 years, then I think I'm pretty funny.
so you got a YouTube channel right now.
Yes.
Why are you not vlogging?
That's too much like work.
I mean, it is work.
No, I'm just playing, but no, that's work and it's hard. Like
Your personality.
It's work.
It's
That's why I
hard.
asked. Like,
You
why?
definitely
why
got the
are
personality
you
for
not
it,
vlogging?
though.
cause it's hard.
Okay,
My child don't want to help me. She ain't trying to hold the camera. She want to do her TikTok over there.
But you may have to hold it yourself for a little minute.
So I'm trying to take baby steps.
Okay.
So like I've had this page for the long.
Yeah, I kept trying to
Let me find it.
figure out the name of the channel and the shit. I'm typing everything in. MikaInYaSpeaka. I'm
terrible.
typing all kind of shit
Ain't nothing
in.
coming up.
because I ended up changing it. So if you type in just my first and last name though, it should pop up. But it say Poor Reality with Mika. But I think I want to change my channel
Poor
name.
is in POUR, right?
Yeah. I think I want to change my channel name because Poor Reality is just the name of the podcast.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to change my channel name.
So you gonna put all type of content on there. You
Once I
got to.
start vlogging like he's saying, because I think I have an interesting life. I just wish
You do a lot.
wish I had a camera crew.
Hey,
so I ain't got to do
that's what
it.
I'm saying. You need somebody to follow you around or something because you do a lot.
I be having fun.
You got a lot to offer, man.
I be, listen.
All
Man,
right.
I
Hold
tell my
on.
friends it's all the time, we need a camera crew.
I got one more question about the balloon for you to switch it up.
Go.
Okay. You said you came out and didn't nobody bust their balloon. If somebody came out and automatically you heard, "Poof," would you have felt some type of way?
Like, nigga.
I probably, no.
This nigga.
Boy, I know your ass.
Hey,
I know you fucking lying.
hold on. Especially if you looked at him and he wasn't your cup of tea anyway.
I
Would
probably,
you been like, come
you
on.
finna
bro. Nigga,
blame
like,
that nigga.
Yeah, like,
I
nigga.
honestly cannot
That's what make it
say.
interesting. I ain't gonna lie. That's what make
I
it
know
interesting.
me. I'm one of the ones eyes get big and I be like, I probably wouldn't
Can't
do one of
hide
them.
it. You can't
I
hide
did
it.
one of them numbers, but I wouldn't have said nothing verbally, because he probably would have said, I don't like. Well, you know what? I actually went covered up, so they couldn't see no tattoos, no nothing.
Yeah,
I went covered up, very demure,
yeah.
all that. But I probably wouldn't have said nothing unless once we started our conversation. Because they're going to ask you, like, why did you pop? They're going to ask him. Then they're going to say, why did you not have your balloon pop? I probably, if he would have turned them on, I would have, gave him my honest opinion.
Because I be seeing a lot of fun. It be funny, though, because soon as they be walking out, you just poof, poof, poof.
That's
I
what
had
shit
some-
be crazy.
Right, like
everybody-
damn, like they didn't give him a chance to say nothing. Like
I see that. I see
But
women doing that more than men.
The
though.
It is.
attraction be
And
way
honestly-
off though. Like you
Hold up,
know.
cool.
do. But
Hold up, cool.
Go ahead.
I was gonna, but you said you see women doing
Yeah.
it a lot more. I actually enjoy watching when it is women coming out and there's guys in the lineup. I enjoy watching that more than I do watching the women who's waiting for a guy to come out.
But that makes sense for you to enjoy that because it's like you're getting to hear the reason why. It's like you're studying the mindset of a man.
That's exactly probably what it was. It draw me into the show. 'Cause
So
I'm like,
that makes sense. Like it
Yeah.
should be the opposite end for if a guy is watching the show, you want to see, all right, what's the mindset of a woman? If you want this type of woman or whatever generation she's in or
Yeah.
whatever, I get that. That makes sense. But them pops hurt your fucking feelings though.
I wouldn't even do no shit like that. Just call. Like
They
I
hurt
don't
anybody
want to hear no
feelings, dog.
goddamn
Shout
pop
out to
and
episode
shit.
48. Didn't nobody
Hey.
pop on me. But
Hey.
it's not even just that, y'all. I guess I didn't even think about. They get 1.blase million views on their YouTube channel.
Yeah, they got
but
over
then
a million
you got
subs.
all the streamers
You know that
who
shit.
posting it too.
You know
Yeah.
it's on Netflix. They got a
they
thing
got-
on
hold
Netflix
on,
now.
hold on.
That ain't the same though.
Now they had some affiliation
Okay.
and some things was things
Okay.
happened.
So somebody
but it's a
stole
different
something.
vibe. No.
Oh, okay.
No. This was if you have to go back and watch the first episode, Arlette and her husband were on the first episode.
Okay, so they got some money
Of
off
the
Netflix.
Netflix.
Okay.
That's what matters to me.
That's,
Hopefully they did.
I'm letting you say it. They ain't finna sue me.
I hope they got some money off Netflix.
Hopefully they
I'm
did.
pretty sure they did. I mean, come
That's
on.
what
They-
matters. I think.
Because if
I-
they made it
They do-
famous, but like I've been seeing like some ratchet shit, like same premise. You know what I'm saying?
When the hood do that shit.
Like, yeah,
That
the
shit be
hood-
funny too.
I be watching it. You know, I can't
See,
help it.
I think that's what I seen. Like niggas be fighting on there. And stuff.
Yeah,
like,
they
man,
be,
what the hell
you
they
know.
doing? Yeah, they
You seen
But
Skin Bone doing it.
hers was professional. Like theirs, like real professional. I like looking at theirs, but you know,
I actually. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, go ahead, go
I
ahead.
was gonna say, before I was at City Girl. Add that to my list. I work at
I
the
heard,
City Girl.
yeah, that's
work at
another
City Girl,
thing.
You sure the hell do
Yeah,
work.
I
Plug,
seen it with your
I
sister,
am.
Yeah.
Listen,
Brittany.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell the world I am not the plug.
You not the
Telling y'all.
sneaker plug.
I work at the shoe store. I work at City.
No,
Actually,
we'll-
tomorrow we're gonna be DTLR. As of tomorrow.
I heard
Oh,
they was
okay.
changing.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they end
yeah.
they end
Yeah.
up okay.
Yeah, but I am not the plug. I'm telling you, because I don't want nobody blowing my phone up.
Hey, we're
all
finna
that.
be on them.
Hey.
Not the
Like I do,
Hey, that
like
ain't-
I do my niece.
Hey, you ain't lying. We be looking for them sneaker plugs.
So you
I
so,
haven't-
so you ain't gonna take 190 down to the table.
I'm not doing it. Listen,
220.
we might talk about
Pay
that
for them
later.
joy. Hey,
Hey, you said 220 no tax.
I hit you with the 250 real quick.
220 going
Just so I-
220, got 300 over here, 300, anybody going 300.
Even my
Oh,
niece.
okay.
Hey, I'm like, my niece threw family out the window, nigga. You want these Jordans? You gotta give me 300. I said, God damn.
I enjoy working there though because I still bartend, of course, for my business, right? But I haven't been bartending at anybody's establishment. So
Okay.
me working at the shoe store, it reminds me of bartending. Like I got some guys that come in there, they look for me to put their outfits together for the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like I enjoy it.
shit.
So
Oh, shit.
I feel that. So putting the fit together, like putting the drink
I'm
together.
talking to them, what you doing this weekend? Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
I
I gotta
get it.
talk
Like,
to you.
what's the vibe? Where you going? Type shit.
Hey, if you ain't never been in City Gear Greenway, G-Way, you gotta come over there.
Okay,
We be
most
chilling.
definitely. I got to.
Oh yeah, we be chilling, and we got all the stuff. Everything you know.
I be trying to get you over there, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
you
heard,
part
yeah.
of the rail, yeah.
I stay in that thing.
Hey,
But the Pop the Balloon show was definitely, y'all gotta check it out. It was definitely
I'll check it out.
I got a question for
entertaining.
you.
I'm gonna check it out.
I got a question about one more question about the pop the balloon.
I got time.
So, how was it when you had to pop someone's balloon? You know when you go up and you don't choose this guy. You
'Cause
know that.
it
that
seems
part?
like you got a big heart.
So how did you do that?
You know
Like,
what I'm. Hold on. You know what I
she
mean.
seemed too kind.
Right.
To be
You
able
don't
to
like
do
hurting
that.
feelings.
So I'm very mindful.
Right.
I am mindful. But you gotta think, it's like a process of elimination there. Like,
Okay.
But you know what I would have did though, to not make it so. If I was the person who had to pop somebody's balloon, and it was, I'm gonna try to find two people, and I'm gonna try to like, boom,
well,
because I don't
she
want nobody to be
tells
first.
you- She tells you,
Gotta do
oh, you
one.
can't
Yeah,
jump over the
it's a
side.
whole
Yeah.
process. Yeah, they got
Yeah,
rules.
She tells
Oh,
you
well.
how
Yeah.
many.
See, they
you
want
have
somebody embarrassed on
Right.
that.
No, it's not even that. It's really you. It's how you're gonna go. You're gonna go over there and try to embarrass somebody. Then that's what you're doing. They not telling you to go out there and embarrass anybody.
Well, I mean,
I'm saying,
that's
like,
embarrassing
create-
just getting it popped first, though.
It's just like speed dating.
But creating
That's
that.
exactly what it's like. Yeah, you're right.
But instead, you know, you might get you got a
see that.
lineup and you might not even have heard anything, and she say you got to pop a couple of balloons, and you just got to. At that point, you're going off of initial attraction.
Yep.
So
That's 7-11
So was
rule.
was there
So
any
that means
pressure
that whoever
when
shit
she told
pop
you
first.
to pop a balloon?
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
'cause I just
asking.
I
Yeah.
didn't know.
Because that means he the ugliest nigga in the room.
No,
It do.
You know that's what you made him feel like.
I'm gonna keep it real.
People on the
Right.
outside looking at it like that.
Exactly. I'm gonna keep
People on the
it real.
outside
Now
looking at it like
listen.
that.
I'm gonna keep it real.
I don't know what the I didn't talk to some ugly guys. They, you know, some uniquely ugly people.
But
What
when
you mean
go-
talk to?
When
What
you
you
go
mean
off
talk to?
A
energy,
situation.
when you go off
Okay, so-
energy
yeah.
though,
Okay.
yeah.
when you go off energy, you don't look at looks.
They
but,
just
but,
standing
but
there.
they ain't said nothing yet, so I gotta go
Yeah,
off.
they
They
just standing there.
But I've
The
dated
ugliest nigga in
some.
the
I've
room.
dated some fugly guys.
Hey, I've been that
Fugly.
boy.
She
Hey,
said fugly.
Fucking ugly.
Oh shit!
No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
I heard her say fugly.
Hey.
Fugly.
I just like using that word, but no, I really haven't. I mean, everybody I think I've actually
niggas being that
dated
nervous
or
as
gave,
hell. Hey.
everybody
That's how I
I
would be
gave time
nervous.
to, they easy on my eye.
Okay.
They might be ugly to somebody else, but they easy on
And to
my
each his own.
eye. Exactly.
That makes sense. I think that's for both.
Yeah, it is.
I think that's for men and women.
I went out there with a clear mind of like, I didn't know when she was gonna say pop or how many she was gonna say pop, so I just had to figure it out in that moment. But like, you know,
It's funny, but
at
it's
that
not
moment,
funny.
though, but at that moment when you popped that first guy balloon, was you like, God damn?
so I will
That's just silly
say,
as hell.
I will say, I'm not a fan of purple or lilac.
Okay.
He had on like a lilac jacket. He was dressed nice.
I feel that.
It
He had on
wasn't-
something you ain't like. Okay,
It
I
was,
feel
but
Easy way
he,
out.
But he
Yeah.
was dressed nice. The color wasn't my favorite. His aesthetics wasn't my favorite. So you have to watch it. But I told him,
That's a smart
you
way.
know,
That's an
if
easy
I
way to get
saw
out.
him somewhere, I probably would not approach.
that
But
nigga
see,
got on
that's-
purpose.
But the thing is,
Niggas
if you really looking for love though, like I don't think you can look at it from that type premise.
But it's off first
entertainment,
sight, though.
But we're
Cool.
talking about this show, though.
That's what I'm saying. It's
our first
entertainment,
sight.
but if she really looking for love, you're like that nigga got on purple.
I mean, hey.
nigga.
No. Listen, it was
That's how you.
compared to the other guys and compared to everybody else's outfit.
He wasn't up to par.
This one was
That's what make it entertaining.
the others.
That's what
Yeah.
make it entertaining. Though.
Yeah, I was very genuine, and I was now
How did he take it?
after
They don't got no choice what to
No,
be.
I mean, because when she popped it, I'm
He
sure
gone.
the host said, "So why did you choose to pop his balloon?" And
go
you
watch it.
said,
You gotta
"I
go
don't
watch
like
it.
purple."
You watched it. Go back and watch it.
I haven't watched it yet.
I'm-
I
gotta
just
watch it.
saved
I'm
it.
on.
I just saved it.
I gotta watch it.
I just saved it. I'm
I
watching
don't want
this
to
shit
say
today.
anything. I let you say because they ain't
I'm
finna sue me.
gonna say this.
Hey,
I'm
when I
gonna say
see
this.
it, when I see it, I'm
When I
gonna be
looked at
spying
it-
your ass. I'm,
When I
So
looked
when
at
y'all
it,
come on my
when I-
show,
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about it.
when I looked at it, I was like, okay, she from chat. Okay. Now I'm looking to see if you're gonna stay professional. And you stayed professional the whole time. You know what I'm saying? That's why
She a
it's like it
businesswoman,
wasn't
though.
trending. Like the only thing that trend from them shows is like when some crazy shit happened.
embarrassing moment.
Embarrassing moment. It wasn't nothing embarrassing.
Cool,
You know how you
cool.
look at it's like, hold on. It's like when you look at like your kid performing on stage. Please don't mess up. Please don't mess. That's how I'm looking at the show. Like she from chat. Please don't mess up. Don't make us look bad. And she didn't.
And I feel you from your perspective,
Yeah.
but if I'm on the show and I'm the first nigga who get my balloon pop,
Mika pops your shit.
Damn it, I'm feeling some type of. I'm gonna feel some type
You
of
don't got
way.
no
Like,
trust
But
though.
you
Damn,
either,
like-
the person in pop gonna either be genuine with you and tell them why they pop, or they just gonna give you a bullshit ass lie.
But see, look,
Reggie.
nah, hold on. I'm gonna say one more thing, and I'll be quiet. Cause see, he's saying all this shit, but let me have been on that motherfucker. And I've been the first nigga who got my
Oh, you
balloon.
get judged
Oh,
out. Motherfucker.
For the rest of my life, I would have had to hear
Hey,
that.
that's
shit,
his
though.
new nickname. Pop.
Exactly.
Pop.
Exactly.
Hey, what up, Pop?
Literally, nigga, I would have screenshotted the moment when you popped your shit. That would have been your photo ID in my phone, nigga.
That's what that nigga going through right now. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it is.
Atlanta is a more wide open.
His friends find his ass
Chad
up.
is like, I know that person. I know that person that know that person.
His friends find
but
his ass
Atlanta
up.
is more like independent.
I don't care about a random nigga. I care about my friends. That's who find his ass up. His friends.
Oh, because speaking of you don't care about the randoms. The comments, I read the comments before I even watched the
I ain't
show.
think about the comments.
Yeah, I read because I was at the shoe store. So I'm like, man, I'm going to wait till I get home so I can be comfortable and watch it. So I was reading the comments and I'm like, oh, shit, they fuck with Lamika. I ain't even tripping.
What's up? Because you went on there.
I was being myself.
Yeah.
But I see you I see you being yourself now. But not knowing you, I'm just like, you stay professional. What's the word? Demure. You can see that all that energy. You know, I'm just saying from like how I look at it. Like I'm like this with everybody from chat. When Isaiah Rashad, when I seen him on the BET Cypher, I was like, man, please don't mess up. Like I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a chat thing in me. I love my city, and I don't be wanting them to mess up. And
you just want us to represent and look good.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I did get a lot of great feedback, even from people here.
Yeah.
You know, they just see me randomly, and they all say, like, you put on for the city. And I'm like, no, this little thing.
Well, I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna give you some feedback. I gotta watch. I gotta watch.
Like,
I can't wait. I
could have went on there. I mean, because right now in this setting, I'm being a little bit more loose. I'm cursing and all that stuff. Yeah. I'm finna go on a show.
No, of course
and
not.
try to find love in the six guys, and I'm just turning up on their ass. Like,
no.
I feel you. But this is it until like I'm never gonna hide who I am.
Right.
But I feel like there's a time and a place for everything. You got to learn, and that's one thing I love about me and people that's like me. You have to know how to adapt to your environment.
Yes,
yeah, you do.
Yes.
You
that's
can't
true.
go out
we
there
have
and
conversations
be
like this all the time.
Yeah, you have to know how to adapt to your environment.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, that's true.
like I said, if somebody would have tried to pop
we gonna leave dude alone on the red balloon. Hold on. I don't know who he is. Hold on. I don't know who he is, but I'm gonna find out who he is today though.
We both. I can't wait to go on her podcast.
For the record, if you trying to come at Lamika and you try to get to know her, don't wear purple.
Don't wear purple.
Let me say this. They just had them Dion's that just came out.
Yeah, the black joints
with the little purple at the bottom.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at those. I'm not against purple. I'm not buying many things that's purple unless it's in a shoe or a fresh jacket. You know, it's just not my go-to.
Any nigga went to my school central. If you're a purple pounder, take that shit off. Hey, take that shit off. It's out.
If you went to Central, I come to your alumni picnic.
If you're a Central purple pounder,
don't wear no Letterman. Don't wear no Letterman jacket. It's out.
Purple,
it's over.
One of my ex-boyfriends went to Central.
Oh, that's why he an ex. He was purple.
And he's faithfully married and got new kids, and shout out to him.
As soon as he came out with that purple, when he came out with that purple pounders on, it was over.
Hey, cut him off.
Hey, he came out with that purple pounders. She said, I can't do this.
Pop the nigga below.
She said, I can't do it.
Hey, it ain't you, it's me.
I don't like that.
But it's been a dope ass pod, but we got some little segues we do. First one.
He's heating up. He's on fire.
So hit with the top 5 too?
Hell yeah.
Okay, what top 5 y'all? I'm just interested. I don't never do the top 5s they do. They
don't get away from that shit.
It's a questionnaire.
Yeah, they the creators of the top 5.
It's a thing.
Don't panic.
You
help me.
All right. Top 5 is we ask you general questions and you place it in your order. Like it could be like your favorite female artist.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's just your opinion. It ain't no wrong answer.
I'm interested to see what top 5 you came up with though.
But if you say some shit off the wall, we will respond.
Yeah,
we will pop your balloon. Nah,
we pop your fucking balloon.
Okay.
We gonna burst your bubble. Let me go, Coop.
Go ahead, man.
Let me go.
Go ahead.
Top 5 blush events.
Ooh.
In order.
Dope.
Either you can go from 1 to 5 or 5 to 1.
5 being the best.
5 being the worst.
The worst.
1 being the best.
They still your top 5 though. 1 is the best. Top 5 blush events.
Right.
Number 5, the worst, was an event in Cleveland. You know who you are.
Okay.
Well, shit. Hey, It's Cleveland. You ain't got to say nothing else. Get them out of here.
You ain't got
Very, very
what I'm
bougie.
saying.
Very don't want to pay.
Yeah, get Cleveland.
Cut that part out.
No.
Cleveland bougie.
Hey, boo,
I know how to
Somebody
buy
be bougie and not pay. That don't go together.
Cut that part out.
Hey, hold on.
No, but let me
Bougie in
elaborate.
Cleveland,
Let me
though.
elaborate.
Yeah, that
Well, to me.
don't go together.
Let me elaborate. So that was one of the worst events because there was a dispute made and the funds was given back because Square doesn't do all their research. Cool, we ain't tripping.
Yeah.
You know,
All right.
stay blessed. But that was a very bad experience. Lack of communication on both ends. I said what I said, and they were expecting something else. I guess lack of communication from that party. You know what? Maybe I should cut this out. This might be bad for business.
No.
It ain't.
How about
Y'all gonna
instead
get y'all
of cutting it
business
out,
regardless.
Instead of cutting it out, we gonna end it right there.
Let's end that because
Let's go to folks.
Blush is about to start booming again. And I don't need
Blush ain't never
2.0.
stopped.
Yeah, I was saying, it
We
ain't never
ain't,
stop
but
booming.
that one
Blush
right
is-
there.
Y'all got it going.
yo.
All right,
Give me another
number
five.
4.
Number 4. What's your number 4?
no.
Let's think of a number 4 as in like positive.
Okay, because you said.
Well, they said your top 5.
Oh, okay.
So that means
Cut
the
all
top
that out. Let me
5.
start from the 5.
Stop from the 5 again. It was
Top-
good, but it wasn't the best, but it was good enough to make the top 5.
Okay.
Okay.
So give us your top 5.
God
best
damn,
blush
I didn't know she was finna go there.
Hey, she fired their ass up though.
She popping balloons.
Yo,
left and right.
cut all that part out.
Hey, they took her goddamn
Hold
opinion
on.
away from her.
Let me ask you this question. So, in the dating scene now, do you think in your head, just on some personal shit, like if a dude try to holler at you, you be like, in your head, do you ask your question, would I pop his balloon?
Because I ain't.
No, I'm just saying, 'cause I would.
I haven't thought about that. But
Okay,
maybe
okay.
I should. Maybe I should keep some balloons in my pocket.
This nigga crazy.
I just had to ask that.
And just hand them one and tell them to blow it up. Then
blow it
just,
up.
just squeeze it a
Let me ask you a couple of questions on the spot. But
So we'll start from the beginning.
Top
Your
5
top 5
best
events.
the best blush events. Oh my God, we've had a lot of really great events. Shout out to our community because they always book blush and we provide the most excellent customer service.
I see y'all everywhere.
This is actually hard. I don't know if I can't think of a top 5. I'm gonna have to go through my
Not well,
invoice.
see, I'm not a
No
part
memorable
of.
moments.
Okay, let me see.
But that's what them niggas try to do though. They try to make it hard and difficult.
No, we don't.
I do.
I do on
Okay, I
purpose.
got one.
Oh,
Exactly.
So me and Portia, y'all know Mariah from Married to Medicine. She graduated
Yep,
from Brainerd.
yep.
Yes. So so Blush, but me and Portia was the representation of it. That's my business partner. We were actually able to do an event for Mariah.
Okay.
At her, she has like a suite that has different things. People can come in there and rent out the spaces and stuff like that.
Okay.
That's in Atlanta.
So was that 1? That's the
That's
best?
5.
Or 5?
That was. These are not in order. Good to
Oh,
learn.
they gotta be in order.
Fuck that.
Okay,
No, no,
okay.
no, no.
You know
Gotta
what?
be in order.
That was number 3. Not nothing that she or her coordinators did. It was just, we had to account for traveling and stuff like that. So we're gonna say that was 3. No. That was 4.
You know,
No. That was 5.
Yeah,
You breaking the rules,
You know
nigga.
what? You breaking the
Did y'all
fuck
make
out of
this
our
difficult?
rules.
You breaking the rules.
Season 3, we got a rule breaker for the opening.
Hey.
You breaking the fuck out of our rules.
You know
Because
what?
I don't want to.
And I'm loving every bit of it because these
Every-
niggas be trying. I love
That's
it.
just kind of tough.
I love it.
We've had some really great experiences as
Yep.
bartenders. I can't even.
See,
So what's your
I'ma
best?
give
What's your
you-
best experience as a bartender?
She said they like her kids. She
I'm
love
gonna give
them
you
all.
advice. I'm
The
gonna give you
same.
advice.
I don't.
The way I
God.
get out of it when I did it, because they interviewed me, the way I got out of it was say the best and then just go from there. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Make
just-
number 1.
So with
So
the
many.
Chattanooga blush wine in my system,
I'm sorry.
and me thinking
You
about
request.
this,
Hold on,
I
let me-
love that.
Let me put it out there.
Plus the shot of tequila,
She
too.
requested
Plus the shot.
Chattanooga
It's the
blush
tequila.
wine as her drink.
And
That's
she
made
had a
for
shot
the
of
Georgia
tequila. Throw that
winery.
in there.
Yeah.
No,
she
I'm
took a
really
shot,
trying
but
to
she-
think though, because Blush has done a lot of things. We've done things. So Blush as a whole, we either here, we there, we either at the clubs turning up. You know what? Shout out to Tanqueray. A really great experience.
Shout out Tang, man.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Tank.
Tank Ray. We're trying to get
We
him on here.
went to oh yeah, absolutely. Get him on here. We went Tang bought Moneybag Joe to Knoxville. And of course he called blush. I mean, no.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so that was a really great experience up there. That I would say that's somewhere between 1 and 5.
You just gonna make your rules.
You know what?
I love it.
You know what?
I'm gonna make your rules.
I'm just for the accept it.
Accept it, guys.
I love it. Don't let them niggas box you in. I love it. That's what I'm
So,
talking about.
Individually, though,
First guest feel how I feel. Don't let them niggas box you in.
Blush has worked for majority. So we've worked for Urban Grind. We worked for the La Pachanga. We've worked for Chattanooga Cigar Club. We worked for 618. We worked for MPs. We worked at The Dream.
Oh, okay. So with that being said, let's adjust it a little bit.
Okay.
Top 5 establishments in Chattanooga that you worked for. Run it. 1 to 5 or 5 to 1.
It's kind of easy.
You already said.
Let me tell you something. Shout out to D Scott and Curtis Green.
It ain't nothing
I've been
but-
working for them guys since 2017.
Yeah, shout out
I'm
to D.
in and
Scott.
out that thing. And I always come back with love the same way I leave it with love. And I work for them at the Chattanooga Cigar Club and
those
618.
that's
I
one.
gotta give, and I'm gonna be back
see.
because they coming back. I'm gonna be back in that.
Yeah, he said he got
grown and mature.
one thing about D.
We had some
Scott.
good
He
times
always
in
got
that
something
thing.
up his sleeve,
Yeah,
and it's
Them my
always
guys.
good for the city.
Man, let me tell you something. D is the one. I met D when I was in high school interning at the radio station.
Okay.
When he used to come in there and make them commercials, y'all used to hear back in the day. And I used to get to be the engineer and go in there and clip them voices, the little extra arrow.
Okay.
Yeah, so I met D back then, and that's how I used to get to be in the. I ain't gonna tell the bees, but just know.
Leave that alone. Leave that alone.
I was
Leave that alone. That's how
Hey.
big bro. That's how big bro.
You
You remember your mom? Yeah, your mom and your pops might watch it. You don't want to let them know you was in the club too early now.
They know what was going
Oh,
on.
okay.
They already know.
I would say, hey, you
Nah,
might,
they
you might
already
not
know.
want to let them know.
No, I never hid going. It was just that, you know.
Yeah.
We
gonna-
in chat.
So,
We
yeah,
gonna
so
leave that
shout out
alone.
to D and Curtis.
Definitely shout out to D and Curtis.
But
cigar bar.
I shouted out Young Jones and his wife
Uh-huh.
earlier. But the guy that allowed them to come into their establishment for First Fridays was Julio.
Okay.
Julio sold La Pachanga. They knocked it down. Julio made a nice, pretty penny out there. Shout out to Julio, but they have always showed me some love. So not only did I work for the black parties, whenever the black parties was no longer there, Julio invited me in, and I still worked for the Latin night.
Okay.
Oh,
And when I would
shit.
have my curly
nice.
weed, they say, "Are you Dominican?" And I'm like, "No, I'm blackity black. I'm definitely black."
Oh, shit. Y'all was in there playing La Cucaracha and all that type shit.
You know, I used to enjoy that. So shout out to Julio and his wife Amy.
That's two.
So that's two.
I've had some really great experiences working with them.
Okay.
We got 3 more now.
Got 3 more. Just
I mean, we going in order. Tanqueray,
Dream. Okay.
the Dream.
Okay.
You know,
I thought that was gonna be 2, but go ahead.
yeah. So I'm
I don't want you to no.
not gonna go deep into no. But I'm just saying my experience at these places. I enjoy. I was actually working for Tang this time last year.
Okay.
But it started at MPs, and Tang already know we had some times over there at MPs. You know, that's my dog. That's my Virgo brother. Yeah, that's my Virgo brother. So love Tang. He good people. Did I say Tang or Tang? I meant to say Tang. I think the drink.
Everybody in the city know Tang.
Yeah,
He good. He
Okay.
good.
So yeah, I think and then
2 more.
2 more.
but shout out to Boone Patterson though. I already talked about him earlier
Yeah.
because
That's the beginning.
They were the first ones that said that I was
Come
really
on,
great
yeah,
at.
come on through and get it in. Yeah.
And they still show love to this day.
Right.
They still book and blush.
So they saw you had a natural gift.
Yeah. That's what helped me realize it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it was epic.
Yeah.
Travis and his brother Will.
So that's
They-
5.
So
I remember
that
it.
would be 5 then.
Hey, yeah.
You did good. See, that's what I'm saying. Go
Yeah,
from the
but
bottom.
we had to categorize that. Y'all talking about
They want you to put it in the
We've been
order.
in
Nah,
business
this-
since 2017.
She just wanted to name 5
But
without
those
the
are people
order.
that help.
See, I'm scared now to go with the one that really brings pressure. The top 5 we always ask everybody.
Are you gonna hit her with another
If
top
this is
5?
what I think, she ain't
Let's
finna
go.
get it. She ain't
She
finna
ain't
get
finna
it.
hit her with
get it,
another
I'm
top
saying,
5.
but she
Go
chat
ahead.
though.
Go on
She
and
chat,
go on and hit her with
but she ain't
the
gonna get it though.
All right.
He's heating up. He's on fire.
For the record, She look more nervous now than she did on Pop the Blunt.
You think so?
No, I was just saying. But top 5, we ask everybody. Go on, pull up.
Yeah, because I don't know what you got going on.
Hey, go on, pull up. I want you to be comfortable.
There go y'all stand up pour.
You good.
I'm just letting the world know they ain't supposed to go to the rim.
See, that's how I be doing it. I do it all wrong. I pull that shit.
We pull that shit to the top.
Yeah.
We do she do the stand-up pour. We do the nigga pour.
Yeah, nigga pour. That's what we call it.
Yep.
All right, top 5, we ask everybody. You know, it's kind of a thing going on. Top 5 local artists in order.
Men and women. You can whoever
Just
you want.
R&B,
Local
rap.
still here.
Yes. Hamilton County.
You said still
I'm gonna
here?
tell
Well, I
you
mean,
right now today.
She ain't got
It's
it.
May 31st.
I know she got it. She got
She
it.
got that.
She
Let me
checked.
tell you.
This how I can tell who checked.
She ain't
got
got
it.
it.
Listen,
She got it.
call it what you want. So listen, Swavo got a song right now, and I don't know the name of it. It's on Power 94, Street Flavor. But even though I work at the radio station, me and my child was riding in the car, and I was like,
Swavo.
hey,
Hey,
Swave on your top 5?
shout out Swavo.
I'm
man.
not denying.
Swavo.
Now
He had a
this
hell of a.
Start at 1 or 5.
this is not in no order.
You gotta be in order.
Okay, well let me just put them out there, then I'll order them.
Hey,
Because I'm just going off the
Make
top.
the rules.
Hey.
Go ahead, make the rules.
So, okay, I'm
This
definitely
how
gonna
you
switch
know
up some rules.
This how you know she a
Hey,
boss.
you a
This how you know
boss.
she
Yeah,
own
right.
businesses because she
Yeah.
just come in and change
Everybody
eyes.
can't do that. Everybody can't do that.
Fucking
You can do
hostile
that.
takeover
No,
in that
no,
bitch.
let me just
she
put it out
running
there
that shit how
and
she
then
want to run it. That what
You
she
can
that
do
what
that.
she's supposed
God
to
damn
do.
it, Mika, this ain't blush.
Hey, she running it how she
We
want to run.
ain't, we ain't blushing in this motherfucker.
Hey, I'm with you.
I'm
Run
on
that,
Reggie's side.
run that
She just
motherfucker
took
how
our
you want
shit
to.
over.
All right.
Because y'all, this is very challenging.
But she a boss, though. Go
I
ahead.
don't. No, it's not even. It's. I don't want to put them best to worst or
This
top.
is just your opinion.
I'm just gonna say what I will play, what I have had planned.
I feel.
So
Makes sense.
now that particular Swavo song, in the car I have a video. I recorded it. I did not go back and play it, but Swavo got some nice stuff.
Yeah.
Swavo be shocking me. I'm like,
What's Swavo at though? 1 to 5.
okay, we're gonna.
Yeah, you gotta put
So-
one. You gotta put a number on them.
It's a. Oh my God, y'all gonna have to let me.
And I did see him wearing purple.
Can I use my phone? Can I use my phone?
You can
Like,
use your
okay.
phone.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
song.
yeah.
Because I don't know the.
You can phone a friend.
Go
if
ahead
you
and
need to.
Now this
Go
right
ahead
here-
and cheat. Go on and cheat.
Nobody can tell me that I ain't the hottest in the city.
Hey,
So you know I'm definitely fooling with Clown.
Oh, okay.
I'm fooling with Clown.
Oh, he's a regular in the top 5.
yeah,
Regular.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh.
He's staying everybody.
Hey, the
top.
guys been hot. They been hot. So that one been out for a while. So I like that song. He got a new one that he actually just made a video as City Girl.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Do it again.
I seen the clip of that. I
Do
ain't
it
seen the
again.
whole video, but
Yeah.
I did see a clip
Look,
of that.
I got
yeah.
a little dance video.
That was
Okay.
nice.
So
You was
I
in
like
that
that.
video?
no,
Oh, I'm finna
I didn't
say,
get the
okay.
memo.
Oh, okay.
I like that though. Hey, I did see a clip of it. It sounded like
Yeah,
it.
it was
sounded
cool. I like
sounded
it.
Brittany
They-
told us about that.
Yeah, I like that.
So I'm definitely I like that song. Hottest in the city though. That's just like a because I just feel like I'm like that.
So we got 2.
So then I'm definitely of course his brother.
Oh, yeah.
Tanner?
Tanner,
Tanner, of course,
Yes,
big
yeah.
dog
That's
shit.
three,
Me and
that's
my
three.
daughter actually went viral on TikTok,
Okay.
making up a dance. It was after that snow. I might have had a couple of drinks, and we just made up a dance
Okay.
to that song. And it kind of, it was like 100 and some thousand views,
Damn.
you know.
Yeah,
That's a lot of goddamn views.
Yeah.
But his song popping though. It was
Yeah.
popping like
It
it was going
trending.
crazy on. It was on. I was on TikTok live scrolling through, and I seen some guys it was in Alabama, I think.
Yeah.
I can't remember what
Man,
it was.
it was trending.
They
Oh, he had
They
shows in
was-
Alabama.
Yeah, his shit
Yeah.
went everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm definitely dealing with them. Then you got Hardaway, 1K,
Okay.
and my other Virgo brother, Self-Made True.
Self-made true. I done heard of that name.
Yeah, I gotta check them out. Him and Hardaway got a song together. Well, they
Okay.
got one that I listen to for
Hardaway
sure.
is like beasting right now.
He's going crazy.
Yeah.
He going crazy. So, again, yes, I work at the radio station. Am I all the way into the local music like that? I listen to it, I like it, and I don't even know who it is, and I figured out, I'm like, damn, they from here, like, that's hard.
Yeah.
I guess I said that to say, I don't want nobody to take it personal.
Yeah.
But see-
Because I couldn't tell you what I didn't know, I had to go, I listen to Kevin Gates music that plays on the radio. I ain't know, I'm not an album
Yeah.
person.
But one thing, like, I think Tula is over the street flavor, right?
Yes.
Okay, I love the filter he put in on it because, like I said, I love Chat so much. I hate to be misrepresented with Chat. And like back in the day, if you hear street flavor, people like, oh shit. And then that whack ass song, that whack ass beat come on.
Yeah.
Now I can say Tula done made it where when street flavor come on, you really can't tell the difference between industry music and local music.
He hyped it up.
It's seamless.
Right.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love that for
real.
real. You know what I'm saying? So like these people is getting that just due with like industry music where it's fitting in. You know what I'm saying? And I love that.
It's every album. We playing a street flavor artist every album. And I reached out to a local artist just on some, have you turned your music into the radio station? And they told me, no. He said, humbly speaking, he said, I'm just done dealing with the city. And I respect how he felt, but I'm just looking at it like, at the end of the day, it's some people who don't know you personally, who don't follow you on social media, who ain't even heard this song yet.
Right.
But if it's just playing in the radio, they just gonna think that you already up there.
Yeah.
You know, so hopefully he hear this and we get that song on the radio, because I just feel like, and I told him too in that moment, I said, this is not me. I'm not coming to you because the radio need no clout. Yeah. It was just me saying, like, I'm a business person first. You know, like, come on, bro. Like, it's people that don't know who you are. Yeah. But your song is like that. It's people that's not even from chat that's vibing to your stuff. Yeah. So why not put it on the station that's right here?
But see, as an artist, artist mind frame be different.
I understand though.
It's like an artist mind frame would be like, why everybody ain't picking me to be number one and ain't drop no project? You know what I'm saying? They be like that though. But
that's another subject.
It is, but
that's giving BEC. And
BEC what?
The award, the BEC award.
Because those type of conversations come up around BEC.
Oh, okay.
Blush has been voted twice for best bartenders in the city. And shout out to the BEC Awards and shout out to all of our supporters. But just around that time, it's always like,
I know it'd be a lot of mess to go with that shit.
It's more popularity.
And they actually just had a post recently that was talking about popularity. And I think some of it is not that you didn't just become popular. Like, your brand didn't become popular because you just got a brand. Sometimes people actually put in the footwork.
Yeah, and they like what you bring to the table.
That's how you become popular. So, like, you know.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not. That's a whole other subject.
I feel.
Shout out to everybody that's a part of the CBE, BEC. They do great.
Right.
Anybody that's doing anything, I want to support.
I ain't never been to that award show. We might have to bust on one day.
Oh, we definitely.
I mean, y'all should definitely be inside of the best podcast category.
Hold on, I'm gonna say this.
I want that motherfucking nomination. Goddamn it, at least. Fuck that.
I ain't sure don't know damn well unless we get nominated.
I want that nomination at least.
I support Chattanooga. Like, I really love my city. I support Chattanooga, but
get that nomination going.
It's going up, but everybody got something that they can be working on.
Is it a podcast category?
Yeah.
Well, we need to be on. Well, never.
But let me tell you, let me be the representation, because this is always some confusion. They come up and they say you can go and nominate people.
Yeah.
If you ain't got not now person nominating you, you're not gonna be in the nominee.
I feel it. Yeah, I feel it.
Well,
you can nominate yourself first though.
I don't like doing that.
But I'm just saying, that's you. You got to support yourself before anybody else supports you.
Exactly.
Fuck that. We finna be on the ballot.
But
where I need to go to
you want to be a part of it.
We finna
they
be on the
always,
ballot.
I think it's around like September. They drop out it. I'm gonna make sure y'all know, because it's always some confusion, and I hate that, because it really.
Because I want to rent me a tux.
I'm gonna say you gotta wear another suit. You know you're a man.
I don't like wearing suits
you
at all.
Man, boy.
I don't like.
I was a man.
Matter
boy.
of fact. Y'all gonna have tuxes. I'm gonna add this shit on, walking up to the top, accepting our award.
Please put on a collar shirt.
I'm a man. I was a man, boy.
Hey.
I had to go cop a suit for my homeboy, friend.
I
said friend. My bad.
Let us pray.
I've been drinking. You've been drinking. Everybody been drinking. Yeah, we feeling good. But it's not over. It's not over.
Gonna do promotion.
Okay.
No. We got one more thing. You know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna be out. I see. We got one more thing.
Might be getting close.
I told you she's Jamaican.
Well, you know she got to go to work.
Exactly.
Y'all know I'm way off.
I want to say this to last.
We don't know which job it is.
Y'all know where we going? Going to Willow Lounge.
She have an event.
Willow Lounge.
Event spot.
event spot where she have events at this spot, and you know what I'm saying, private events. So don't try to come in there like it's the Dream or the Whole Note.
And it's it is available to rent if you want to, throw a private party or something like that.
Yeah, Willow Lounge and Events is the name of it, and yes, it is a
private.
very small. It's a small, intimate event space for your. You know, we've had a bridal shower. We had a few surprise parties. We had a prom there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I say we because it's me in the business.
I think I seen.
And all my supporters.
I seen somebody post that.
I like that.
People
I like
be saying,
that.
I be like, we. Who is we?
No.
Me and the
So,
supporters.
Hold on. Did we get invited to the event that's going on soon?
Tonight.
Right.
Absolutely.
We got invited. So
our key code work.
I want to say,
Y'all know the code. Don't tell nobody the code.
Our code work. Okay.
It reminded me of the half note when they you used to have to put in a code to get in.
So let me explain this part since we got into
Please
it.
do.
So yes, it is an event space. You can rent it out for any type of event, right? As long as you can have 60 guests or less. And I want it to be intimate, right?
Yeah.
We got a lot of things that's in there. And I didn't want your average event space feel. So it's like a lounge. I got leather couches. I got the bar tops, the bar stools. It's real loungy. But yes, you can rent it out for any type of event. Just make sure reach out to me if you want to know more details. But tonight, I'm actually renting it out for my event, and it's the secret social. And the only people that can get in is people that know the code.
Hey,
That's so dope.
So off
That
camera.
shit's so dope.
Off camera.
And just to put more advertising out there, I have been in there before, and it's dope as a motherfucker.
Off camera.
He knew somebody who had the code.
I did.
You weren't cool enough for the
did.
code.
Yeah, he was cool enough for it, but
Hey,
that's the thing. Like, I just don't want people to
in.
get it misconstrued. I don't have a club.
Right.
Yeah, I don't have a club yet. Let me just say that. And
See, nigga, I am cool enough. Now don't be trying to.
my bad, man, my
insult
bad,
me.
it's a vibe.
Get off me.
It's a bunch
bad,
of people. I've worked in the nightlife industry since 2017. It's a bunch of people that don't like to go out to clubs.
Yeah.
Just
They
chill.
want to go somewhere and just chill and be away from home.
Especially
So
the
I
older
offer
crowd.
that environment
Especially
every
the
once in a
Sound
while.
like my wheelhouse right there.
That's me, y'all.
But
That's my wife and I.
It's not every weekend. Like this is gonna happen based on if it's booked or not. So that's what makes it very exclusive.
Yeah.
You gotta be
Yep, I
careful
feel
because chat one of them places where if that motherfucker getting lit, somebody gonna find a way to get in.
I got security. Big security.
That's what's up.
Y'all gonna get that shit gonna be this little now. I got security though, no worries. But that's
No,
the thing.
I'm not saying
It's
like in
so-
that manner, but I'm saying like in a manner where
Niggas gonna
They
want
thought- they thought
I
it was a
wanna be in
club.
there.
Yeah.
I want to be
yeah,
in there.
niggas
I
gonna
really
want to be
think
there.
Certain people, you're gonna gravitate towards it. Like
Yeah.
if you know, like the wrong crowd, not going.
Yeah.
It ain't a club.
Right.
And I be in there with a flashlight. If you don't get off them couches, baby, this is not.
Oh, you security? That's
I'm
security.
the
job.
business
Damn,
owner.
Mika, you doing
Blood
too
security?
much shit.
No.
We got
I'm
blood
not
You doing
security.
too much shit.
Hey.
So I will say this. No, I'm not security.
Okay,
No.
okay.
So, but I will say, so because I have also a bartending business along with my business partner.
Okay.
That's one thing that we also offer when you book my space. Of course, we're gonna get you to get our bartenders too if you need bartenders.
Yeah.
So a lot of the times I'm there. I might be the bartender, and I tell them I'm just the bartender today.
Yeah.
I give the person who rented it the rules, and I'm just the bartender. So I have been. Shout out to my supporters. I've had a lot of people that I know actually come and rent the space. So yeah, I'll be there, and then sometimes I'm actually a guest there, so I get to come in and eat, drink too, like
Yeah.
Oh, you seen
What's
it from
that,
both
eat?
sides then.
Yeah.
all the way around.
They
That's
serving
dope. That's
food
dope.
in there?
If you have a party and you want
Oh,
food, in there,
okay.
yeah.
Cater. Okay.
Now tonight, chicken with bones will be outside.
Hey,
Okay.
Yeah,
That's his people.
little sis and brother-in-law, man.
Of
Hey,
course.
hey, you
And
know
that
what
shit
I'm
fire.
saying? Yeah, it
they
is.
have been at 3
fuck
or
with it.
4 out of 4 of our events. Yeah, they always pull up.
We trying to get them on the show. Come on here, support. Like what we try to do is support everything positive.
Anything got something going positive, we want
dope
them
ass
in.
Absolutely.
personalities. We want to
We
push
just
it
trying to
out
put
there.
everybody out there in chat so y'all
Exactly.
can get the shit y'all deserve, man.
Right.
We want to make chat a better spot.
We gonna go
Yeah.
to the promotion time.
Okay.
No, I'm just
Oh, sure. I thought we were promoting already.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's time. It's that time.
well,
man.
shout outs and
This-
shout outs and promotions.
Shout out
Last-
to promotions.
This is the last segment.
Yeah.
When we really put that pressure on them with the top 5, which you cheated on.
I'm sorry.
What we do?
Changing our
Hey,
shit
black
up.
women don't cheat.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm with
You gotta be careful
Hey,
with that
hold on.
conversation. We had a
We is
conversation.
not about to have that conversation.
We
I
had-
just said black women don't cheat. We was
We-
talking about cheating on the top 5.
We had a conversation before you came in, and we get deep too.
Don't go there.
We not. It'll be a whole
I
nother hour.
just say y'all listen. Y'all had your own perspective and
Right.
took it the way y'all wanted to take
We
it.
did.
Black women
That's
do not cheat when it come down to the top 5.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. What I was saying, I was explaining. This segue is a lot less pressured. On, you know what I'm saying? So it's the
Motion time.
now. This segment might take 30 minutes for you because
Yeah,
you
yeah.
do so much shit. I want you to promote everything you got going on. Everything you want the people to know.
Got
You know
any
what I'm saying?
shout-outs or whatever?
Make sure
Okay.
your shout outs, like, you know, your closest
Well.
people to you. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Like, it's crazy. I posted the flyer and I got a lot of followers, so I know you got a big following.
Hell yeah.
So just kind of
I been getting some
promote, give them shout
goddamn
outs.
friend requests too. I was like, damn, where all that shit coming from?
It's her
It
fault.
probably is from
It's
us.
her fault. But
That's how it's supposed to work.
right?
Hey.
That's it. Do. So you know, anything you want to put out there, shout outs, promotion, what you got going on. I know you hosting. See, we didn't get to the hosting part. She's hosting Danielle.
Hey.
Hip hop.
When you got 25
Bingo.
jobs,
Trap
baby, you
bingo.
only
Trap
got
bingo. I say hip hop. Trap bingo. You know what I'm saying? That's coming up.
That's gonna be going down on June the 7th.
There you
Yes,
go.
Trap bingo.
shout out sis, man. Shout out
that-
to you.
Hey, that's my dog. She'd have been up in the Willow Lounge probably about 50 times.
She know the codes. That's
She
fucked
know the
up.
code.
See, that's how chat people finna be like, damn, man, she ain't told me the code.
Gotta know the code. And the code
Especially when you
switch
cool
up.
with 'em.
The code switch
okay.
up.
Make sure it switch up, cause motherfuckers will leak.
Yeah, the code switch up.
Hey,
Cole be
especially
leaked
that
on
motherfucker-
Facebook on your
hey, be
ass.
jumping.
Hey.
It take one video to be like, where the fuck they at?
That's all it takes.
I gotta get there. But this the segment where you tell everybody what you got going on, what you got coming up,
Okay.
what you want them to know, and shout outs.
Okay, so let me start by saying I am a cheer mom.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna need y'all to come support the Tina Rams. My daughter is going to the 9th grade, so we're gonna be at the high school this year.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Congratulations.
Hey, congratulations.
Cheering,
Yeah.
yes,
Congratulations.
Yes,
Shout
them
out,
cheer
man.
fees, they were hell. It was well.
I heard.
I remember them
Yeah,
days.
but
I
it was
heard.
well. Now shout out to them and shout out to the cheerleading coaches as well. So boom, that's that. Oh God, let me see where I want to go. My personal stuff. Poor Reality is coming out. Podcast, chill vibe, just like what you seen here today. Make sure that you are tuning in. Make sure that you follow these guys and follow me.
Hey,
thank you.
Of course.
Appreciate
We gonna make sure that y'all see all the links.
Y'all get on
below.
that shit, man.
You're gonna see the links below.
She
But
coming.
yeah, so the Poor Reality Podcast is gonna be a vibe. Also, of course, you can catch me every Sunday. What's today?
Saturday.
Okay, I gotta be at work tomorrow. Sunday through Thursday, 7 to 10. You can pick up. Lord, just the. Okay. No, so anyways, you can catch up with me, MikaInYaSpeaka, 7 to 10 on Power 94 WJTT. Yes, if you ain't in your car, you can go to your iPhone, you can whatever phone you can listen to. We got the apps. Go download that. Crap load of stuff coming up. Make sure y'all check us out. Blush events and more. Big Blush, Team Blush, popping since 2017, still going. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the supporters. Shout out to the team. Book us. Bartending, serving, table bussing, cake cutting,
Damn,
all that.
got it all.
Yeah, all
What's
that.
up, man? I love that. Beautiful women too. Not no
Gorgeous.
Not no mud. Fugly.
Quality.
Not no
Quality.
fugly.
No fugly duckling.
Y'all ain't popping none of them balloons that's coming out with the blood. Y'all ain't popping no balloons.
For all my dogs out
And-
there, they represent.
Also, be looking out for Blush 2.0. We're going to get our next team of young ladies with quality and get them trained up well because,
Okay.
you know, we understand that we are getting older.
And she said, and just to put this out there, she said she's looking for personality. Right?
Big on the personality.
So, you know what I'm saying?
You got to be ready to work.
So you telling me, Mika, it ain't no weight limit or nothing?
Wait, no.
Nah, I'm just,
No, man.
That's the alcohol talk. Hey,
No.
That's the conversation we gonna have when she leaves.
I know my limit.
hey, man, put that cup down.
Big girls need love too. What
ain't
you
nothing
talking
in it.
about?
Ain't nothing in it.
The truth serum coming out.
My boy said it's a weight limit on the blood.
No. I asked. I didn't know. I don't know.
On top of that, though,
I don't know.
too,
Go ahead, Mika. My
I'm
bad.
keeping you in order.
Right. Go ahead.
On top of Blush 2.0 coming out, we also will be dropping our first ebook. It's gonna be
Shit.
damn, y'all, I can't remember nothing.
Hey, that's because you got so much going on.
Because I be
Goddamn Jamaican.
I just
boy.
be hearing blush. So let me see. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what it's gonna be called. I might even show y'all a little picture of it. Can you play some music for the intermission?
Oh,
Don't worry. Music's
Yeah.
playing
I
right
think my
now.
phone ain't got good service. Hold on.
Good.
Oh, well, yeah.
Anyways,
You might need
make
gotta be on the
sure-
Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
you gotta
make
be on
sure
the
that you are following Blush events and more on all social media platforms. We will be dropping an ebook so you can know how you can also get your bartending business together. That's coming soon, probably in July. I'm thinking real July. Yeah.
That's dope.
It's dope.
Thank you. And then what else? Of course, Willow Lounge and Events, the small event space. And yes, we are on South Willow. Right next to the Holders concession. It's perfect for any type of event. Long as you want it to be cutesy, very intimate, I got the perfect spot for you. I do it all. I'm gonna be your coordinator, I'm gonna be your decorator, all that stuff. And then I also have people that I team up with that can come do those things for you too.
Quick question: is it at a bar? Like, you got bartenders in there, or is it BYOB?
Okay, so it's two sides of it. So if you book the space, you are required to have a licensed and insured bartender.
Okay.
Because that's what them folks be telling me on the bartender side when we got to go somewhere bartend. But like tonight, where we are I'm hosting my own event at the event space. There's a bartender there, so no BYOB.
Oh, I'm just making sure.
I mean, it actually makes it easy.
Yeah.
You already
like-
got.
Right.
I
got
did
the
have
blush.
some.
It's
I
a
did have some
liability
good
thing, and a lot
shots
of
in
people
there.
don't understand that. I just think that our community, so the nature of Blush, we were able to get around people that actually introduced us into the professional side of things. So we try to make sure everything is done the right way. The LLCs and all that stuff, like, we paying for insurance and all that stuff, so we want to make sure we do it the right way.
Y'all make sure y'all come correct, man.
I love that.
So I incorporate that also with the menu space too. But we will turn up, but we gonna keep it. We gonna do it the right way.
Keep it
So no
professional,
BYOB.
Who the DJ?
MikaInYaSpeaka.
Okay.
Oh shit! Hold on.
The perfect DJ.
Oh,
Nigga,
No,
she on the radio. You know she's spinning.
Speaking of DJ,
No,
you know.
so the vibe for actually I didn't even tell y'all. So Willow Lounge, at Willow Lounge, I host an event, a social gathering called the Secret Social.
okay.
Yeah, this is the Secret Social. So this is where you got to have the code and all that stuff. We just be chilling. So I don't have a DJ. I do have a bartender, but I don't have a DJ. We just be in there chilling. Like tonight, we're actually gonna be doing karaoke and game night. So they slapping space and we singing karaoke. Your sister gonna be there. She can't wait. Yeah.
Oh, she turn up.
Yeah.
Hey, cool.
Oh.
I just
Shout
want,
out to Brittany.
I just
Shout
want
out
Mika,
little sis, man. Shout out Brittany, man.
I want Mika to know I DJ'd my first event a couple weeks ago. You know,
Let me
what I'm
find out you want to come DJ tonight.
No.
You're welcome to come.
He's not gonna DJ.
Oh, he just playing.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this, Mika. We're into what people think. You know what I'm saying? We study people.
Yeah.
So we in there like on. I don't know if you remember the Dave Chappelle skit when
I was arguing with y'all.
he was playing like this type of music is to see what this type of people react to.
Yeah.
That's what
And
we
that's
did.
what we was doing the whole night.
Yeah, I was in there that
But
night.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you, he was fucking up because we were
It's,
playing.
it's hard being a DJ.
Yeah.
It ain't.
But see,
But listen, it is and it ain't. You gotta know your crowd. This is what I think. I'm not a DJ. I'm a radio personality.
Right.
But shout out to K Styles. Shout out to Shout out to Keenan. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Chris.
Strict.
Oh yeah, my boy D
Mix.
Strict.
Oompa. Did I say Oompa already?
No.
hey, shout out
Y'all,
to
it don't matter.
Shout out to all of them because
They dope. Yeah.
Shout out to DJs. Man.
Breezy. Shout out to DJ Breezy.
Oh yeah, Big Breezy go in.
It's so many really, really, really good DJs here in the city though.
Yeah.
I just play records.
Yeah, that's what that
See,
means.
I'm gonna tell you.
We play ruckus tonight.
That's cool. And I just brought that up because it was funny because he went from Tevin Campbell.
Well, see, it was a wide range. It was young folks in there. It was folks our age, and it was older than us.
And we would conversate on each song.
We was playing different music.
What was after
to
Tevin Campbell?
Fuck them other niggas.
Oh, Lord. Y'all went from East Brainer to Tiptonia.
Hey,
We was testing shit out.
That was a long distance.
But what I couldn't understand when we played that Tevin Campbell, I said, look, I got a street nigga over there feeling that shit.
Hey, he was singing like a
That nigga
mother.
sing like
Let me tell you though, but like
Them
good
niggas be on that
music is
R&B
good
though.
music.
It is,
Yeah,
right. It
good
is.
music is good music. So it's not a certain genre that likes certain music.
If
People
it's
just
good,
like
it's
good
good.
music.
Yeah, I feel
But
that.
it be the atmosphere, the ambient. Like
Yeah.
they might not. If they was somewhere else with their homeboy, they probably wouldn't even be doing all that. Behind
We couldn't get that
but
older lady to get up. We couldn't get her.
I
to
told
You know what you had to play?
What's that?
Boots on the ground.
We did boots on the
Nah.
She didn't know that
I'm
song.
gonna tell you what he had to play to get her moving, and I felt the energy from her.
Bet it right.
Tamala man, break. That's the only way. Take it to
Tamala
the
man.
king. What's
Tamala-
Oh Lord.
That's all the way. She
Tamala
was one
man.
of those real preserved
She
type.
was a conservative type of woman.
Right.
and
What
I
what
said,
event
cool.
was this?
It wasn't no
House
real
party.
event. It was a
Oh, a
birthday
house
party.
party.
for
Oh,
my
okay.
You know
sister.
what I'm saying? It wasn't like that.
It was a birthday party for my sister, and I said, "How we gonna get up?"
Shout
Coop?
out to your sister, man.
And, L
Hey,
Boogie.
shout out sis.
And I said, "Cool, how we gonna get up right there in the corner?" He said, "When we play boots on the ground, the other older women got up. You know, they wear them
Did
fans.
they have their fans?
They did, but
Nah,
they
they did.
moved their hand like they did though.
Okay.
And then I said, "Cool, well, she didn't get up." Cool said, "All right, we got to go to Tamala Man."
That's the only way. That's the only way I can see it.
I said, "Take me to the king."
All right, any more shout outs?
Oh, shout out to my mama,
That's what's up.
my
See?
sister and them,
Yeah.
sisters and them. My family, y'all, I got a really, really good support team though. Like for
You
real.
got to. You do too much.
Like from my mama them, my sister them, like my friends, my child daddy, his girl. Like I got a lot of good.
I gotta say this to any man that come in and step up to be what you looking for. They gotta be with it because you do so much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta.
And
They
you got
gotta
a lot,
show
you got a
support.
lot good going for
You know what I'm
you.
saying?
Listen,
It ain't a lot of females like you out here.
I don't know about y'all, but a lot of these 50, well, I don't know about y'all aunties in there, but the 50 and 60-year-olds, they always say that they 50 with a friend or 60 with a friend. The way it's looking, I
60
might
with a friend.
with a friend.
Damn.
So
When your auntie say she finna go on a
You know what?
casino trip,
I
she
ain't
going with
even-
her friend.
I ain't even finna act like I don't know nothing about. Hey, shout out moms, man.
Okay,
Moms in her 60s and she be wild.
with a friend.
so
okay,
if that
See, now I
friend,
want to bring up that story with your.
That's what I was thinking about.
Who about to beat dude
so,
up?
so if that friend, because the age range you talking about, we know how life get. So if that friend transitions, are you okay with being mentioned in the program as his special friend?
if that's all I was, absolutely.
Okay,
I hope he left his special friend some benefits.
maybe not.
Hey,
But I just want to know if you're okay with being mentioned
I hope-
as a special friend. In the,
But
in
I
the
would
obituary.
accept the friendship.
okay.
But no, I'm just joking though.
Yeah.
Hey, that's some dope.
I ain't
shout-out.
mad at it. I'm like, I'm finna be 40 with a friend.
You got
or
any
not.
more? You got any more? Or you
Any more shout outs?
Yeah.
Shout out to Team Blush.
Okay.
Right.
Blush in the
Blush.
they not in the building, but they in
Blush
somebody's
2.0.
building right now.
Okay.
Should have brought some up.
Blush
there.
2.0 coming.
Hey, I got a shout out. How long this episode? been? Who's the time? Let me see.
Cause I sure gotta be down on Willow at 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
Damn,
see?
an hour and
Almost
57.
2
Almost 2
hours.
hours.
But we
Shout-
good,
hey, hold
we
on.
good. Been a
I got a
dope-ass
shout out.
spot.
Shout out to my motherfucking bladder because I've been holding this pee for goddamn.
That's
Hello.
I don't know
Shout out
how
to the senior citizen
Hey, yeah, I'm
bladder.
old.
Shout out to the senior
Hey.
citizens.
I got
But-
that old man bladder. That PB. Hey, that
I'm
PB
gonna
coming.
say this.
I'm real bad at it.
I'm gonna say this. Lamika, you a dope ass person.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? It's been a dope ass podcast.
Yeah, this was an easy pod, man.
Right.
This shit just flowed how it's
Yeah, we
supposed to.
vibe.
and you gonna learn when
Yeah.
when you do your podcast. You know what I'm saying? The more dope that your guests be, the easier it is.
The more authentic they are.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
authentic as fuck.
Authentic,
being
Like,
chill,
real.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm dope in real life.
And it's all. And
I like that. Put that on a T-shirt.
Yeah, and it's
like
really
that.
all about
Somebody
being
already got a
yourself,
shirt that
man.
say that.
Oh, is that what you got it from? Okay.
Nah, I just feel like that. I feel like I'm
But
really dope in real life.
Yeah, you is though.
Yeah.
And it's really just about being, man. If you be yourself, man, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna work out how it's supposed
That's
to.
it.
We promote personality, like we
Yeah.
promote dope personalities, and you know what I'm saying, positivity.
Yeah.
And you got all that. Your
Yeah.
energy is off the chain.
all
You know
that
what I'm saying? Ever since you came in the door, like you was professional from the text. You know what I'm saying? Everything. But I just want to say, it's been a dope podcast. Welcome back when you got something big.
Whenever.
Hey, cool. I need to get back on there and talk about this or whatever. You're more than welcome.
You always
up here.
welcome.
Next time, we ain't gonna bring the stuff to you. You can just go to the refrigerator and get it, because I feel like
You done been here now.
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't going to get you
I'm
shit.
part of the family.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
If you done been here
get your
before,
shit.
you fam after that.
you fam after that.
Down the hallway to the left.
I
We
just
gonna
want to
get
let the
shit
world
going.
know too, because I know you speak on my professionalism.
Yeah. I
Don't
like that.
get it twisted though, because let me tell you something. I be thinking about this. I'm like, because I've hosted different type of events.
Right.
Again, I'm great at adapting to my environment.
Right.
But do not judge me if you see me somewhere turn up. I'm a rapper and I'm a trapper at heart.
And she'll pop your motherfucking balloon.
Hey, don't wear no fucking
I'm just
purple.
saying, because some people
We ain't fucking with that purple.
some people think though, because you have to be a certain way for your professional side, that you can't have
I understand.
fun.
I understand what you're saying.
I already know me and my girls, we be turning up.
Oh,
feel
you're
that.
Have a good
definitely
time.
a fun
feel
person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Like,
be chilling.
in a good way. You're real professional. I just say professional because I love to say, like, my chat people is professional. That shows growth.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I like to see. Like, if you doing something, man, she represents chat the right way. Pop the balloon. That shit was like,
Yeah.
you didn't do
I
nothing.
can't wait to watch this shit.
I'm telling you, Ken, it was dope, man. It was a dope show, man. I was so scared. I was like, please don't go. Hey,
That
I
I'm
hope
gonna
she
get up
don't be
in-
trending.
Yeah, like a chat, right?
Nah, not like that. Cause I'm not gonna assume that.
Oh,
But
you never know how it would have went. Just depend on the people.
I don't know. See, I ain't gonna say. I like Rich, but
He's a Sexy Red fan. Just to
I
let you
am.
know.
I ain't mad at Sex Red though.
See what I'm saying? So
I listen to all that. Like,
But
I
for the
listen
record,
to-
did you see her mom at the American Awards thing?
no, I didn't.
You wouldn't even think that was her mama. You'd be like, what?
So you tell nothing. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, it's
another
outside.
time?
We'll get into our Swavo conversation.
And we
later.
done got into the season 3. Started. We finna have some
we
more
started that
hot
motherfucker
guests.
off with a bang, didn't we?
We started
Hey,
off with a bang, man.
Hey,
Just putting the flyer
She
out
set
there.
that motherfucker all right, man.
Just putting the flyer out there with her name and her face on it. Like,
Shit went up.
man, shit
I'm
went
finna
up.
leave here and go sing Lululemon.
Hey, that's what we. Hey, we invited. So
You might see me in a little bit, man. I might bust up
Okay.
in that
Hey.
thing.
we don't got the code, Rich. How the fuck we gonna get
She
in?
said we invited.
She been drinking. We don't got the code, nigga. We
Well,
gonna
she
be.
said
we
you
gonna
know.
Get the
we
lead
gonna be at the.
goddamn
Hey,
code.
we gonna be at the
man.
door like, hey.
So listen, there's the code because somebody been told you other than me.
Right.
And then there's people that bought their ticket that had to put a code in to buy the
You know
ticket.
how I'm gonna get in?
But then
We
there's
ain't
the
bought no
guest
ticket.
list.
Nah,
I'm gonna
look.
put y'all on the guest list.
Okay, we
We
on
ain't
the
bought no
guest. We on the.
ticket.
She said we on the guest list.
Oh,
But if it wasn't that, you know how I was gonna get in?
huh.
Because whenever them chicken with bone orders came up, I was gonna grab them and bring them in there. Hey,
So Jamie Foxx shit. Yeah.
hey, somebody ordered whatever. Hey,
Hey, DoorDash that
I'm
motherfucker.
gonna come in that thing.
Hey,
She
but
said
I-
we on the guest list,
But
baby.
chat,
We in there.
but see, that's what I'm saying. Chat gonna find their way in though. But we appreciate you coming all the way out here,
Definitely.
having a dope ass podcast.
Oh yes, thank you for having me.
Man, I enjoyed the whole time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Good season kickoff, season 3 kickoff. Just a reminder for people out there, on motivatedain'tyou.podcast.com. Gear, whatever, support.
Yeah.
The merch.
Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? To
Comment.
YouTube channels. Comment. We respond
Like.
to comments. Like, share. You think it's dope? We're gonna cut it up in the shorts and we're gonna put it out there. You think it's dope? Share it. But I think the whole podcast has been dope. She's very professional. She's very fun.
Meanwhile, I killed the whole bottle of this blush.
I know,
Goddamn
like,
shit. This shit
she
empty.
was real. Like, she real. You know what I'm
Shit
saying?
empty as
Damn.
hell. Hold up.
She literally killed the
First of
whole
all, we kicked
motherfucking
off
bottle.
season 3 with
Right.
Mika and your speaker,
Yeah.
the first guest to ever kill a whole fucking bottle
bottle.
that we have,
Hey.
that they request, that we have waiting for you.
Yeah.
Period.
Turn up.
And she had a motherfucking shot of tequila.
And a shot
I gotta add
And
that
I
in
probably
there.
don't need nothing else for the rest
and
of
she
the night.
still got to go to work
See,
to
I'm
run
right.
her goddamn
Well, it's
club.
not really
I mean, I'm
work.
sorry,
It's
to
gonna
run
be a
her.
vibe. I'm gonna go catch a
Not to run
vibe.
your club, to run Willow's.
The lounge.
Willow Lounge and Event Space,
run Willow's
where we
Lounge.
will be having a
I'm
turn up tonight.
I'm making sure it's a bartender in there because once I start drinking, I don't like to stop.
He don't.
My business partner there, Portia, baby, y'all got the best of the best in the
he don't.
building.
Y'all finna get a consistent $2 tip tonight.
That's fine.
It's gonna be $2, but it's gonna be 10
But
times
it's
though.
gonna happen 10 to 20
two.
times.
Yeah.
Listen,
Just know.
and I guarantee you, Portia ain't gonna see this until tomorrow. She gonna say, that guy with the black shirt on, he was up there tipping a lot. He
Yeah, I
only
gotta-
tipped
see,
$2, but he
now
came up
you
there
making
50.
me-
He came up there 50 the last time.
I'm gonna tell you what he gonna do.
It's $5 tonight, baby.
Before he even buy a drink.
Fuck that 100, baby.
He gonna give you a 50 before he even buy a drink. That's how he look. That's how he
Hey,
look.
I gotta show
let me
out
tell you
tonight,
something.
He
baby.
gonna give you a 50 before he even buy one.
Back
Show
on
out.
that subject, when somebody do that, your drink already being made when I see you coming up there. Like,
Right, see,
yeah, that's how it's supposed to work.
I love good service, though.
That's how you do that shit, though.
$50. I'm
I
gonna
love
give
good
this
service.
man 50 ice cubes and his 2
See how I cut it in half. We ain't gonna fool. Right, we ain't gonna fool a Ken. I cut it in half. Cause that nigga Ken, hey, he said he getting 100.
He showed out. I
Ken
looked
said he
like,
getting 100.
I looked at the nigga like, you for real?
No, I'm saying, we had to
Is that
cut
a
shit in
mistake?
half.
Nah,
You know how I go, man. I believe in blessing other people, man.
last
That's how I
word.
stay blessed.
Last words, Reggie. Last words.
Hey, I've been knowing you for a while. You always been dope, man. I appreciate
Thank you,
everything
thank
you
you.
got going. And
Thank you.
that's it, man. I ain't got too much
I
to say.
appreciate it. Thanks, y'all, for having me.
Lamika, your last words.
Oh, thank y'all for real. No, thank y'all for having me. For like, this has been dope,
Yeah.
and I'm so glad that I came, and I came on May the 31st because y'all have also motivated me to make sure I get my shit
We
going.
did our job.
Hey,
We did
Y'all
our
did y'all
job.
thing.
Go on, get that- go on, get that shit popping.
We did our
I
job.
told y'all I'm a Bible,
Get
so
that shit popping.
Go
I
ahead.
will be bringing y'all on the show, and I'm gonna reverse this shit.
I know your ass.
Times
You
3.
slick.
That
You
top
get-
five, ain't it?
Hey, I
She
ain't
got
gonna
bad
lie.
at the top
She
five.
slick give me a petty vibe at
Yeah,
times,
that
too.
top five. gang.
I'm a Virgo. I don't think I told y'all that part. I ain't petty, but I
So,
can be petty.
You into the signs and stuff, so
You know, when it matters.
okay.
Yeah, when
See,
it matters.
she give me that vibe that she may be petty to prove her point sometimes, too.
Hey,
I'm gonna definitely get my point across.
Oh, okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
take
Y'all
us
gonna
out,
have a
Ken.
good
Hey,
time.
that
Ken,
blotto-
last words.
man.
Take us out.
Once again, thank you for coming up here, man. I know Reggie said he's known you for a long time. I've known of you for a while, and we'll discuss that later. But I appreciate you, and what I appreciate the most is you came up here. Not only was you peaceful and you positive, you put out that energy for us to be prosperous. I'm motivated,
go.
ain't you?
Let's
go.
Woo.
You want to be a special guest on the Unmotivated Ain't You podcast? Hit your boy up, Coop the Beat Man at gmail.com. That's COOPDABEATMAN at gmail.com. You like the beats you hear in the background? You shopping for beats? Hit your boy up, Coop the Beat Man at gmail.com. That's COOPDABEATMAN at gmail.com. And don't forget, go to the new website, I'mMotivatedAintYouPodcast.com. Once again, that's I'mMotivatedAintYouPodcast.com. Go to the shop, check out the new drip. We got t-shirts, we got hoodies, we got sweatshirts, we got the trucker caps. We getting it in this season, that's right. I'mMotivatedAintYouPodcast.com. Once again, that's I'mMotivatedAintYouPodcast.com.